Yeah, it's all good, dude. Don't worry about it.
Hello?
Hey, Phoenix, okay.
Hello?
I like the, is that Johnny Storm? I think it is.
Yeah.
Nice profile picture.
Thanks. I think so many people do this. Oh, and by the way, you was here.
You're insanely quiet. I can't hear you.
How about now?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. But yeah, you would be surprised.
No, it's gone quiet again.
Okay. Okay. Question. How did you? Okay, so question like. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I saw the Voldemort feat from Deathly Hallows Part 2. Where does he scale to after that? Because I just got finished watching it. At least for me.
I don't know. I mean, in my opinion, at least, you can scale Voldemort above Dumbledore. But I don't really know, like, whereabouts I would scale it to.
Yeah.
Because, like, because again, it kind of depends, because, like, in the books, the scaling's actually way more different, especially since more feats actually happen in the books. So, like, for example, you know the scene where Harry sacrifices himself, and, like...
Yeah.
Well, in the in the books, sorry, he's actually just going through Hogwarts with the invisibility cloak, and in the Grand Hall, or the Great Hall, sorry, Voldemort 1v3s, I think it's Professor McGonagall, Professor Slughorn, and Kingsley Shacklebolt, and, like, Voldemort's just 1v3ing them, and, like, he's having no issues at all. And I think it's... And you also have Bellatrix, Bellatrix Lestrange. I think she 1v3s Hermione, Luna, and Ginny Weasley, I want to say. So, like, there's a lot more feats that go on in the books, especially since when Mrs. Weasley kills Bellatrix, Voldemort basically one-shots the 3 people he was fighting. Like, he doesn't kill them, but he just knocks them all out at once, like, in a fit of rage. So, like, there's a lot more feats in the books than in the films that we just don't see.
Because, like, that's the whole entire thing with the book is, like... Because, like, keep in mind, like, I have read only, like, 3... I was reading... Well, I wanted to read Deathly Hallows, but then after I kind of stopped right after that. So, it's kind of hard for me to say, like, with the book, does he scale higher, or...
I think so. Probably just because there's a lot more feats in the books.
Okay.
Especially since not all of the books were made into films. Like, for example, The Cursed Child was never made into a film.
See, look, that would have made sense if that was made into a film. That would have made sense.
And, like, Delphine, who's, like, the daughter of Voldemort, there was an insane battle, where, like, I'm pretty sure she 1v5'd Harry, Ron, Hermione, Draco, and someone else. So, like, the Deathly Hallows isn't even where the verse ends. Like, it gets more crazy after that. But obviously, no one likes The Cursed Child, so it is what it is. Dude. Fucking love this music. You gonna play the new Asian mythology game? The fuck is that?
I think they're talking about Black Myth. Black Myth Wukong. Like, I want to play Black Myth Wukong, but like, I'm kind of in the middle of replaying Stellar Blade.
Are you on PC, Phoenix?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I was gonna say, we can maybe do... I feel like I should introduce you to 7 Days to Die at some point.
Oh, 100%.
Because that game's fucking great.
Yeah.
It's like Elden Ring. Cool. So it's a Souls-like.
Well, it's not a Souls-like. People will say that it is a Souls-like, but it has. Okay, I can see why people would say it's a Souls-like, but the thing is though is like it's not a Souls-like. It has Souls-like combat, but it's not a Souls-like.
Excuse me.
Potatoes. I don't know.
I need to keep an eye out for the Black Ops 6 beta.
Wait, when is the beta? Wait,
The 30th of August.
Okay, yeah, I'm playing through the beta.
Yeah, I'll be playing the beta as well. I might even be streaming it, depending on the day. Let me just check.
By the way, how did you feel about how did you feel
fit.
about the zombies leak? How did you feel about the zombies leak?
So far, at least, I've seen gameplay for the zombies, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, like I would say Treyarch, and this is just me. I think Treyarch makes the best zombies. Makes the best zombies that I've so
facts.
far. Because like I wouldn't say they tried to do it with Call of Duty World War. I think they tried to do it with World War II, but that didn't really go over well.
Yeah, World War II zombies was just like it was its own thing. Very it is what it is. Yeah, it didn't go very well. See, like Black Ops 6 zombies at the moment, it reminds me of like Cold Wars. But I don't know. I just hope it's good. That's all I can hope for. Hey, Jen with the peekaboo and the puffer. We'll give. You can actually see the real one. There you go. What do you think of Ghost of Tsushima? Never played it, to be honest.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Although, as far as Japanese games go, it's probably better than Assassin's Creed Shadow or whatever it is.
Should stop by the lab and check on Doc.
Where they just make the samurai black, because why not?
I mean, I'm getting Assassin's Creed Shadows. I am getting Assassin's Creed Shadows. Mainly just because of the fact that, like, and this just probably just me, I just want to play Assassin's Creed, because, like, here's the thing with Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's just because of, one, we always wanted an Assassin's Creed game in Japan, so there's that.
I feel like Assassin's Creed just kind of lost me a bit for, like, a franchise. Like, the last one that I actually enjoyed was Black Flag.
I would say the last one for me was probably Syndicate. Actually, no, it was Origins, because the last one that I played was Origins, and after that, like, I don't really like the RPG style they do for it, but it's really cool to do.
Have you played the format games? What the fuck are the format games?
I think you meant to say Fallout.
Do you mean Fallout?
Yeah. Yes, I played the Iki Island DLC.
What do you mean, chicken sandwich? I can't tell if that's a Vanos Gaming reference. I think it is, because when Nogla says sandwich.
Oh, Forza.
You played Forza? I mean, I'm not on Xbox, so no.
Where are the arms? Oh wow. So cool.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Intracranial neural network. Neurotransmission speeds under 1.
Yeah, you would be very surprised. Cause, like, here's the thing with Assassin's Creed and where it lost me. It lost me after Odyssey.
No one can take this away from us.
So yeah, that's where it kind of lost me. It's like, okay, so pretty much we have a game that is set in Japan. Like, okay, people are complaining.
But we haven't even tested it yet. There's so much we don't know. It works beautifully. Come on, take a look.
It works beautifully. Takes one look at it and realizes it doesn't work.
That's a crazy thing.
Begin diagnostics.
Little error, though. Voltage spike. Should be an easy fix.
Oh, fuck. What am I supposed to do again? Oh, it's supposed to go this way. So it needs to be minus 3 for that to work. Easy enough. I can do maths.
Wait, have you done the extra puzzles?
Huh?
There's like extra puzzles, but I don't know if you want to do the extra puzzles.
I might do it at some point. Can you make me a moderator? Because I want to use the pufferfish emoji. Yeah, that's not... You have to be a member to get the puffer emojis.
Than I thought.
Well, I guess I gotta go this way. Plus 2?
Wait, is there a plus 3 in there? Cause like
Wait, that doesn't work. Or does it? No, hold on. This needs to be plus 5. This be a 2.
There's so many ways.
1. And you need to be a plus 3. Nailed it.
Wait,
I do need to make some more moderators for my streams though.
I don't know if I can fix this.
That would be awesome. Right, what do I need for this? It needs to be 5. Right.
you want to have a plus 3 or a minus 2 and a.
Okay, if I go with 3. No, hold on. Minus
I
1.
love
So it
these
needs to be.
colors.
Oh, I understand. It needs to be plus. Yeah, so it needs to be 6 by the time it gets to there. Gotcha. I have a plus 4 on me. That works. I feel like I'm playing fucking Uno right now.
You'd be surprised. Like, I like these puzzles a lot because there's so many ways that you could that you can solve them without even knowing.
So you need to be a 4. And you need to be... There we go. Nailed it. I might start making Call of Duty content again.
For Black Ops 6 is gonna be I don't want to say it's gonna be good because like I can guarantee like I'm just gonna say this, like I'm calling it right now, everybody's just gonna jump to multiplayer and just get max prestige on everything the first week.
Doctor, I've found a potential problem.
Everything has problems if you look hard enough.
Like, what do you think?
Fortune favors the
The quality's so much better on this phone. Why, do you have like a... What phone do you have, Jen? Is it like a bigger screen and stuff?
time to show the world what we've done.
Otto, the neural web isn't isolating your motor neurons. It could be affecting other parts of your brain.
Yo, Rick, what do you think? Do you think that people are gonna
I
get
just
max
think we need
prestige
some more
the first like 24 hours of playing Black Ops 6?
I don't know. I am looking forward to it. Especially since, again, you get to play the beta and stuff.
Otto, you're not
Um,
Yeah.
failure.
I'm looking forward to doing, like, zombies and what have you.
Please.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the multiplayer first.
Right.
Oh, wait, before I get into that, have you seen the gameplay for Pack-a-Punch?
No. I'm trying not to spoil myself much on, like, the gameplay and what have you. Even though I've seen the gameplay for the zombies. I just want to...
Yeah.
The qualities, you got iPhone 15 Pro Max. Jeez, that's awesome.
Keep at it.
Yeah, that's probably quite a big upgrade. I think for mine, I can't remember what iPhone I've got. It's either no, the 12 is what I had before. I think it's a 14 I've got. I could be wrong. There's just so many fucking numbers. It's like 10 years time. It's gonna be, oh, what phone do you have? Oh, I have the iPhone 1492.1 Lite. It's like, you know,
For everything.
it's hard to keep. It's hard to keep track. Basically, I miss the days where you had the iPod 4. The iPod 5, and it you got a 5, and now it's like, oh, who the fuck cares? It's like 15.
Wow, that's crazy. Chicken Sandwich says, do you have any tips? Because I'm trying to get the platinum. I need to complete a new game plus story, but I don't want to do. But I want to do it.
What game are you playing? Are you playing Spider-Man or like something else?
You have no.
I think from what it looks like he's playing Spider-Man.
Well, I don't know. You could be playing anything. So we've been talking about Forza, Ghost of Tsushima.
If you're
Ghost
trying to
of-
go for the platinum, go ahead.
Well, if you're going for the
Fair.
well, it. Oh, Spider-Man, but not the remastered.
The remaster. Okay, so Spider-Man. Okay, so Spider-Man PS4 works the exact same way as the remastered.
If you didn't want to work there anymore, May and I would understand.
Think like if you're doing the backpack challenges, I would say go around and do that first and get all the towers.
Yeah, I'd recommend
Like,
doing the
already
towers first, because then you can see everything.
Yeah.
I got you that job.
And then after that, as you play, you're gonna have more side missions.
I'd also recommend maxing out your gadgets, just because then you can combat will become a breeze. You can like go through the combat sections easier and faster.
I'm proud of you too. Anytime you want to
We're
talk,
chilling. What about you guys? Hey, Chaos, how you doing?
Gotta go.
I wonder if
and-
I wonder if Angelo is gonna join the stream. There's a guy who I'm pretty sure I've met him on TikTok. He's let's just say he's a big Insomniac fan, and he doesn't really like it when I say he loses to other people. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll reply to his comment and see if he'll join.
And another thing too is that there's a trophy that says you have to get all suits. They literally mean all. Like that trophy literally means all, which means DLC too.
Yeah, I'll see if he joins. Yeah, he did. He really disagreed with my Toby versus Craven short. So
You okay?
Oh, Insomniac Raven.
yeah, we'll see what he says.
About you running this place all by yourself.
These people,
Well, I mean, you can make an argument for
if I
Insomniac
lose a
Raven.
few hours of sleep, so be it.
So have you?
I think the
So you can
only
make an argument
I think
for
the
that.
only way you can argue he
No.
wins is if you use like the comic
The
scaling.
man I know
But
couldn't have done that.
like,
Yeah.
you all know how I feel about that.
That's not the one I want to remember.
Like if we're gonna use like here's the thing. I respect the people that use comic scaling, but if we're gonna use like actual game scaling,
Oh, it's
it's a way different feat.
you know, she's it's complicated.
Yeah, I just
Honesty. That's what got
Hey,
me.
Ingratium, how you doing, buddy?
Patches.
how's life
Hey, guys.
going? It's been a while since you've been
You
here.
guys had rough patches?
Oh, sure. Especially when we were your age.
Bankai, how you doing, buddy?
Another-
We're just chilling.
another
We were
thing-
talking about like Black Ops 6 and stuff.
Does she know the real you?
Another thing too that can go into that is like Toby has never fought. Like let's say if Insomniac Raven was to fight Toby, Toby has never fought has never fought that version of Craven before, so there's that too.
Peter?
I was
So,
out of my
yeah.
Spider-Man phase, but recently I got back into it. It's understand. I mean, you don't have to dislike Spider-Man. Well, no, you don't have to leave the streams and what have you just because you dislike Spider-Man. You know, it's
Where
like
are you? Call me when you get this. I just hope the devil's breath is still.
Alright,
there.
time for
you can still join the streams
yeah.
and stuff.
If the demons got to that truck, this
I
just
don't
went
think
from
it's
bad
gonna
to
be.
catastrophic.
I legit think it's gonna be part of my top 10 games of all time. I don't know. Here's the thing with Ghost of Tsushima 2.
Hey, Brown, how you doing? Oh,
I
hi.
think is going to be probably well. I don't know. That's hard to say. I like Ghost of Tsushima. It's one of my favorite stories of all. Well, it's one of my favorite games of all time. Well, I would say, my favorite game of all time is actually The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh
On top of
no!
Last of Us. So people hate it.
I hate that game so much. Such an
What,
awful
Last of Us
game.
Part 2?
Yeah.
Last of Us Part.
I seriously hate that game. But, yeah, well.
Wait. I'm curious. Why do you hate it? If it's the Joel thing, then you see, there's an answer for that, but I can understand that.
No, I just hate the fucking plot. Like, it's not good gameplay. It's just,
Devil's breath is gone, but we got even bigger problems.
Rikers?
We have to hurry. Hop on.
I just think part of what made the first game, like, I think the first game had dog shit gameplay, but at the very least, like, the interactions between Joel and Ellie were great.
Every cell block is
Yeah.
breached. We're
But, like,
Here's
the sequel doesn't really have that. You just have Ellie, who's basically just a less enjoyable Jason Voorhees, just going around killing people.
Good.
I don't know. I actually like the idea of her actually going around. Here's the thing. I actually like the reason for that, but at the same time, though, she's my favorite character, so it's kind of like, okay, so I can understand that.
Why don't you pop some more pills? Tell me how you're really feeling. I seriously think I think The Last of Us Part 2 is just so boring. But then again, it's just not. I understand it's not for me. We have to have been confused about this for a while. What's the difference between the Raft and Rikers? Rikers is a prison. Raft is like a high security prison.
Raft is max security.
Yeah, so the Raft is basically for like supervillains. Rikers is for like regular convicts. It's kind of like how you have like different prisons in real life. Some are for like, you know, just like shoplifters and what have you, and then you have others for like terrorists, super
You have really
murderers, rape. Well, I can't say that word on YouTube, but groomers,
say
shall we say?
Violation or something. That's why. Last of Us 2 has good gameplay, but the story and characters are so crushingly bad.
With rocket launchers.
Yeah, that's bad. I'm on it.
I mean, hey.
Yeet. Hey guys, it's Arkham Combat. In the Arkham games, you can totally yeet rockets at people's faces.
We can forget this ever happened.
There's like Arkham Asylum, like Rikers, watered down.
Ow. Is Raft like Arkham Asylum? Well, no, because
Yeah,
Arkham Asylum isn't a prison, it's a mental institution. It's like completely different. The clue is in the name, it's an asylum. Whereas the Raft is like a prison. Like the reason why all of Batman's villains go to Arkham Asylum is because they're mentally, like, insane.
Yeah, and Batman knows they need help.
Yeah, so he sends them to Arkham Asylum to get, like, mental treatment and what have you.
But sadly, they don't.
I've never played Batman. Well done.
Do you
hate The Last of Us 2 because of the story or gameplay? A little bit of both. Like, I think the gameplay is mind-numbing, if I'm honest. Like, the gameplay is so boring. But I also think the story was a step back from the first game. Because, like, the first game's story I didn't enjoy much, but I just enjoyed the way the characters acted. Like, I think that Ellie and Joel had, like, good scenes together.
Yeah. I think here's the thing with me, like a lot of people like did not like the game at all because they saw that scene, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Raft would be more like Blackgate Prison. Yeah, like that,
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. But like they saw that scene and well, technically speaking, I'm just gonna go ahead. Wait, have you seen like the whole entire story for part 2? Or can I just say it?
You think The Last of Us 2 has good gameplay? Oh, I really disagree with that. Like, to me, it's just boring, and it's the same issue that I have. It's the same issue that I have with God of War Ragnarok and like the newer God of War games. It's like the actual combat and stuff is great, but the pacing of the game just isn't for me. So, like for example, like in 2022, it was like, oh, it's Elden Ring versus God of War, like. For me, I was always an Elden Ring fan, just because it's more my kind of game.
Here's the thing with, like, I was more like on God of War Ragnarok side at first, and after I'm like, okay, so I secretly like, I was like, okay, so
this guy's like a fucking Terminator. Look at this. Come here. Stay down. Maybe he was nerfed. Sucker.
Here's the thing for here's the thing for Last of Us 2. As soon as people saw that scene, everybody started panicking. I was like, okay, so I don't know where this is going. Like I had the exact same reaction whenever I saw that scene too. I was like, okay,
hey, how
so
you doing, buddy?
keep playing. I was like, okay, let me keep playing. Like I don't really know the reason for this.
There's a fun matchup, Abby versus Insomniac Craven. I mean, Craven bodies in terms of a fight, but...
Could this get any worse?
It can always get worse.
Flubbles. Whee!
That's all I'll take. The Last of Us is one of the most loved franchises I know. Yeah, that is true.
No, hold on. Why did my phone go off?
What happened to Joel is pretty bad, but it's far from the only bad writing in that game. How? I can understand. Well, scratch that. From the end of the game, at least, okay, I can understand why, because like I am in the middle. Like I'm in the middle when it comes to that. So it's just me.
As someone who loves God of War games, the traversal is atrocious. Well, yeah, like it's kind of It's kind of the issue that I have with a lot of PlayStation games, where it feels like you're just walking around doing shit. And like, yeah, you could say the exact same thing about something like Elden Ring, but like, at the very least, like, the world is your oyster with Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I agree Deadpool and Wolverine is one of the best intros in the MCU. I mean, I think it's a great intro, but like, I don't know.
I mean, Deadpool has always had really, really good intros. Or at least the movies have always had like very good intros. Like you got the one where he's making fun of everybody. It's like, okay. I would say
Hey, go for it, buddy.
I would say like probably like the best Deadpool intro to me is probably. Well, I like Deadpool and Wolverine's intro,
Okay.
but like I would say I really like the first Deadpool's intro.
It was. Let's go. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
Love the optimism. But in my experience, when it looks bad, it's usually
Wait, that's just me.
Oh shit, here he is. It's the electricity man.
Yuri!
It's the battery man.
I'm slipping.
Gotcha. Hold on.
Come on, Peter, think fast.
It's a video game when I know it's done.
Oh Jesus, I don't know what him and Yuri were doing in there, but he shot a load of sticky stuff everywhere. Congrats, well done. I just ruined that scene for everyone.
You okay?
This is actually interesting. Ellie's okay. So this is actually interesting for what Brand said. Ellie's revenge rampage at the end felt weird. Tommy calling Ellie a coward was dumb. Tommy just revealing his and Joel's names to strangers was out of place. Well, here's the thing with that. It's for the fact that the whole entire reason why is because well, Tommy and Joel didn't know who Abby was.
I do agree God of War Ragnarok isn't perfect. I still enjoyed it. Yeah, exactly, like, it has, like, good qualities to it. Like, I really love the boss fights, and, like, one of the things that, like, the PS5 games always excel at is, like, the cinematic aspect.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like, during, like, the fucking Thor and Kratos boss fight, how, like, between each phase, you're literally flying everywhere. How he literally fucking kills you and then just brings you out the loading screen. Like, I fucking love that. But again, like, I think the worst, I honestly think the worst thing about it is not necessarily the game's fault, but you just have, like, so many people try criticize it, but their criticisms are shit. Like, Synthetic Man, for example, like, fucking Ultimate Joker somehow thinks Kratos was nerfed, even though I'm pretty sure he was at his strongest in Ragnarok. It's like...
Yeah, it's confirmed that he's at his strongest in Ragnarok.
Like, just because he gets hit once by a boulder and shrugs it off, he thinks he's nerfed. It's like, alright, mate.
Oh, hi, Rhino.
The reason why Tommy called Ellie a coward was specifically for the fact of two reasons. It was because Tommy wanted to get revenge for what happened to Joel. But Tommy noticed that he can do it, so that's why he tried to get Ellie to go after her. That's the reason why he called her a coward.
Fucking quips. Also, can I just take a moment to say, I love the fact that a lot of people dog on Insomniac Spider-Man at the moment, yet whenever I do polls asking who's the best Spider-Man, Insomniac wins by a fucking landslide.
Or people calling... Or, this actually makes a good point. Wait, hold up. Bankai makes a good point. They only did that because of Trey's girlfriend, because they only did that because of Angra Boda. That's the reason why they're saying that.
Like, I just find it really funny, like, the amount of people who dog on Spider-Man 2 and Insomniac Spider-Man, like, but then whenever you do, like, polls and what have you, like, he just dominates polls. I just find it funny.
Here, that Tommy wants to avenge Joel, but he shouldn't endanger Ellie like that. Joel wouldn't have wanted that. Yeah. But the thing is, though, like, I can see where you're coming from with that. But the thing is, like, if you really go back and look at that scene where if you really go back and look at that scene where Joel said, where Ellie went to go find out that Joel pretty much saved her from a surgery that well, this is like, okay, hold on a minute.
I think it's more so your community is full of people who love Insomniac Spider-Man. Well, no, because, like, it doesn't matter whether it's my community or what have you, like, you still see it. Like, you still see it everywhere, like, people still think he's the best.
We're going to have so much fun. Sorry, no time to talk.
Especially since my community, like, just because I make videos on Insomniac Spider-Man, it doesn't mean he's your favorite.
Okay, I got the security.
It just means that you like watching videos about Spider-Man.
Well, it looks like the entire population of the
I would say another thing too is, like, if you really go back and look at the ending of the first game, Ellie can already tell that something's weird. So, according to Ellie, Ellie doesn't know what's going on. Like, all she knows is that she woke up in a car, not knowing what happened in the hospital, and not knowing that she was going to.
This game looks so fucking good with the advanced
cure, not
suit, by the way.
knowing that it does, and not knowing that the cure for the cordyceps was in her body. Like, she knew, but like she didn't know that she didn't know that it mutated to the point where. Hold up, she knew that she was immune. Hold on a second. Yeah, she knew that she was immune in the first game. It's just for the fact that Joel. It's for the fact that she could tell that Joel was making excuses.
Yeet. You're making good points. This is why you're the debater and not me.
How do you like my new suit?
It's really not that difficult to argue with people on a YouTube comment section, because like most of the time they just make dog shit points. It's like with Angelo where he said like in some Craven stomps. I was like, why? And I was expecting some good points, but then a lot of it just wasn't even true, which is very disappointing. Like, that's kind of the whole point of the... That's kind of the whole crutch of the issue. Like, I don't really give a fuck what you guys think. What I care is your opinion, is like your reasoning and what have you.
Yeah.
So like, if your reasoning's crap, I'm gonna pick it apart.
I mean, but then again, though, like, Chaos, I can understand that. It's just for the fact that you had to keep in mind that during
Hey, he was nerfed.
Like during Joel's time in Jackson, he has become a changed man, and the whole entire point of the patrols was to look for people, or at least look for people who are actually willing to be recruited. So that was the whole entire point of that before that scene.
First and final warning.
Oh no, Peter's nerfed.
Yeah, he's nerfed. I'd love to see you debate with an actual good debater. I mean, I debated with Comic Legends the other day. He's a sound guy. If you guys have watched Colin's streams, like the Disagreement Days, like Comic Legends, one of the people who's always there.
Actually, I've been wanting to try my best. Like, I think I was gonna try to debate Colin, because like this is one time where he was trying to defend Batman Arkham Knight, but sadly, I was at school and I couldn't, or I was at college and I couldn't. So I was like, fuck.
Hey guys, he has plot armor. There's a random oil drum chilling in the fucking river.
Yeah, Joel saved Ellie from that surgery that could have made a cure, but Ellie would have died. Ellie would have died from the surgery. How's that related? Because Ellie said that her life could have meant something.
Like, I literally have proof and statements from both the writers and the game that Kratos doesn't have infinite strength and doesn't lift the realms but the gates. But someone who I was debating with didn't give a valid reason nor debunk what I said, probably didn't play the fucking game himself. I mean, I don't necessarily think he has infinite strength, because at the end of the day, that's such a fucking vague term. Like, whenever someone says infinite, I usually think universal, but then, like, other people could, like, think more than that. Because, like, I'm pretty sure Thor was able to, like, damage Yggdrasil, and Yggdrasil has, like, fucking infinite amounts of realms within it, or some shit. So, like, you could say that Thor has infinite strength, or what have you.
Wait, which Thor are we talking about? Ragnarok?
Ragnarok, yeah.
if Thor was able to knock out Kratos, the thing about the Leviathan axe is that it was meant to counter Mjolnir.
No,
I'm not wrong, right?
no, I don't mean that. I mean just talking about like Thor himself, like being able to damage like the fucking world tree or whatever.
Oh yeah, he's strong enough to do that.
Yeah, but like the point I'm making is that the world tree has like an infinite number of realms within it. So like you could say that
Yeah.
Thor has infinite strength, but like just saying, like it really annoys me when people do that, where like people are like, oh, Thor, it's not Thor, like Hulk has infinite strength. Oh, like Superman has infinite strength. It's like, well, okay, then who the fuck's stronger? Like one of them has to be stronger, but like just saying they're both infinite means shit.
Well, I mean, by that logic, Odin technically is stronger than Thor. Because,
It's the same
Yeah.
reason I disagree with people who are like, oh, this character is omnipotent. It's like, there are so many characters in fiction that are called omnipotent, but it doesn't mean they are. Because the harsh truth of the reality is that literally no character in fiction is omnipotent, like truly omnipotent. They can be omnipotent within the context of their verse, but like, they're not omnipotent in terms of fiction, because obviously you would have to argue that they're like massively above every other verse, which you physically can't do because obviously different verses have different cosmologies.
Yeah.
It's like, for example, base Thanos in the comics has statements of being omnipotent. It's like, if that's true, then why does he need the fucking Infinity Gauntlet? What does omnipotent even mean? It means like all-powerful. So like God, for example, in the Bible, he's described as being omnipotent. Like omniscient, all-knowing, all-powerful kind of thing.
Bankai says, do you guys think that Kraven was at full strength of Spider-Man 2, or was he weaker because of his illness? Imagine Kraven using the herbal steroid at his prime.
I think he was at his full strength, because that's kind of like the whole... That's kind of like the fucking whole point of his arc. It's like he wants to, like, die at his strongest kind of thing.
Which means I have
So yeah, Kraven was at his prime. If he said that he wants to die fighting, so he was at his prime.
Like Ashura, like Asura has destroyed a pocket dimension with a punch that was described to be infinite. Yeah, exactly. So does he solo fiction? It's like, it's just stupid. If you're talking about God of War, a fun topic to debate on is Zeus versus Odin. I mean, I personally think Odin no diffs Zeus, but that's just me.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I totally agree with you on omnipotence, because, yeah, like, a good character that I really hate people saying is omnipotent is Alien X. Like, Alien X versus Green Lantern, that kind of debate. It's like the amount of people who are just like, oh, Alien X omnipotent. It's like, Alien X,
the
even
thing
within...
is with Alien X
like,
is...
even within his own verse, Alien X isn't omnipotent.
You mean torture?
Like, you literally... Like, number one...
Don't worry.
Like, you have an entire fucking species of Alien X's. So, like, how can he be omnipotent if there's a ton of them? And you've got to keep in mind, based on Ben 10's logic, the aliens get stronger with age. It's like, how the hell does Alien X get stronger then? If he's already omnipotent, how does he get stronger? It's like, it's bullshit. And you also have Alien X literally failing to overpower the Galactic Enforcer. It's like,
another thing too.
he clearly isn't omnipotent. You can say he's out-of-versal, and I'd agree with you, but like, that's not where the argument stops.
Well, I don't think. Here's the thing with Alien X. Even though I'm pretty sure, because like, keep in mind, like I saw that episode, and I can't remember this, but didn't Alien X? It wasn't Ben not in control of Alien X just like he was whenever he was trying to control Ghost Freak.
What does Ghost Freak have to do with it?
There are times where Ben hasn't been able to control his aliens or his.
Well, no, because Ghost Freak actually has sentience. It's like with Alien X, as long as they actually like, because the whole thing with Alien X is that 2 of the 3 personalities have to agree in order to get shit done. But like at that point in the story, Ben was just like, all right, you guys let me control Alien X. I won't bother you ever again. And somehow that fucking works. Yet even still, Ben still struggles.
It's because half the time it's because like since there's 3 personalities, because you have Ben's and you have
Bellicus and Serena.
Yeah, you have Bellicus and Serena.
The voice of reason, and the voice of rage, and the voice of love.
Yeah, because you had Bellicus and you had Serena, and Serena up in there. They couldn't really do anything. They were disagreeing. That was the reason why Alien X wasn't being able to control himself.
Who do you think is the strongest character in fiction? Fucking no idea.
Ellie's saying that her life wouldn't matter.
Fiction is such an incredibly huge, varied thing.
Always a great paper.
Like, I have no idea. Yeah, like, I think if you're taking the strongest versions of both characters, Green Lantern bodies Alien X.
Yeah.
Because obviously you have people with the misconception that, like, oh, Justice League members are only planetary. It's like, no, that's not the fucking case at all. Do you know that in the one interview with the Forge of Creator, they kind of forgot, they said there's 26 other aliens that are stronger than Alien X? Yeah, it's like, how can you have 26 characters be stronger than you if you're omnipotent? It's like, oh, he fucking isn't omnipotent then, GG's.
Right. Oh, and Brian, there's the reason.
I feel like Odin was very overhyped, nowhere near as strong as Zeus. Zeus would rip his head off. I disagree with that. Because obviously you have, like, Kratos being at his strongest in Ragnarok, and, like, Odin was able to 1v3 Atreus, Kratos, and Freya.
Yeah. Now,
and Freya even had prep time, because she had, like, a specific spell that could, like, restrain Odin. Even then, he could still resist it.
Honestly, Freya actually, no, I really can't say that, because Freya was going out. Well, Freya was, Odin's wife at a point, so I think that Freya knows Odin better than anybody. Wouldn't she outscale... Actually, I don't want to say outscale.
I don't think she outscales him, because obviously they had to, like, 1v3 him. But, like, that's kind of my point. Like, they had to 1v3 him, so you could say that, like, Odin is easily stronger than, like, peak Kratos. And obviously, like, a weaker Kratos could take on Zeus and beat him.
The raft MVPs are back on the grid, laying siege to our police precincts.
And you also have, like, Odin's black magic spell or what have you, which I'm pretty sure Kratos said was, like, the most pain he's ever felt in his life.
Yeah.
Which would obviously be massively above, like, Zeus.
That one scares me. Might be the smartest.
Did you know that Bellicus was voiced by Kevin Conroy?
That's what I'm worried about. Hold tight,
voiced by Kevin Conroy in his first appearance in Alien Force. That's great.
That's cool. SCP-1 is definitely one of the strongest in fiction. Well, like, I don't really like saying X character is the strongest in fiction, because obviously, like, fiction is so fucking insane.
Ellie's saying... Oh, I read that. Yeah, Bran, there's the argument that can be made for that. Like, here's what I would have done, as much as I really do still love The Last of Us Part 2. What I think should have happened was that cutscene with Ellie walking in, fighting her dad dead, should have happened first.
Alright, you just didn't swing. You're underrated as fuck. Hey, thank you. Means a lot. Good to have you. In that fight, Odin had the advantage. Their magic is tied to their home as stated in the game. Well, like, either way, you have Odin being able to, like, casually one-shot Thor. And Thor was someone who could also go toe-to-toe with peak Kratos. So, like, he's able, and if you want to say that Thor also has the same traits as Odin, then he's able to kill someone who also had, like, an unfair advantage, if you like.
Electro's at the Upper East. We need you to turn the tide.
My dad is the strongest character in fiction because you got hit what you can't see. Jesus. I mean, obviously Puffer would be among the top tiers, but, like... I honestly don't know. Like, fiction's just insane. Whee!
Peter, are you available? We need help at Feast's sister's site uptown.
The Veterans Center in Harlem. What's wrong?
Men from Rikers are demanding food.
Oh, and by the way,
the staff are barricaded inside, but they need help. Miles and I are headed there to evacuate the staff.
I don't think
the biggest anti-feat for God of War is the fucking crossover, so it's canon that Isaac from Dead Space beat Prime Zeus. Jesus Christ. Isaac Clarke's insane then. Holy shit.
Actually, this is gonna sound crazy, but Atreus versus Freya. Atreus versus Freya, because Atreus was learning, because like Atreus learned a lot of magic from Freya.
I feel like Freya probably would beat Atreus, like at this point of the story.
Yeah.
Because like Freya, when she had the masks, when she had like the Valkyrie mask and it was hiding her identity, like she was able to pretty much beat Kratos. Or at the very least,
that's
match
the one
him.
thing about that fight that was.
And you've got to keep in mind that Kratos at the time didn't know it was her, because obviously she had a mask, she had her face covered. So like he wasn't even like holding, like obviously he was probably holding back, because it's kind of what Kratos does nowadays. He rarely ever goes all out. But like either way, I don't see Kratos losing to Atreus in the slightest.
Okay. Because like here's the thing with that whole entire fight, it was just.
This isn't
I was
good.
like, okay, so why is it that
Transformers
she's
are
way
charging
more
the
powerful
building,
with the
trapping the police
Valkyrie
inside.
mask on? And after she takes the Valkyrie mask off, it's way more
You're
powerful for some.
Complicated was an understatement. I'm gonna have to disable these transformers to free your
How
men.
the fuck didn't I have enough range there?
They'll still need your help with the demons.
That's why I'm here.
Fucking
To serve
blow
all your
up, you-
electricity and demon-related needs.
There we go, Jesus. This is probably the hardest mission in the entire campaign, in my opinion. Like, just because there's
Oh,
so
Lord,
many
that's where I get
fuckers
the
shooting
And I
at
did
you.
not miss dealing with Electro's elaborate supervillain antics while he was in the raft. Trapping the
You just
police with a
dodged them all,
network
you
of
didn't even
energy
have to fight.
transformers? Who does that?
Yeah, I know, but like, there's just so many shooting at you, it's absurd.
Yeah.
No, don't take a photo of it! Fucking shoot it! Jesus Christ! Priorities, Spider-Man!
That helicopter. Wow.
You are leaving the mission. Oh, because that's another thing that pisses me off about this mission. They're so strict in terms of where you can and can't go. Oh, that's hot. Hot. No, stop pulling the camera out, you bellend. Right, where's the other electricity thing that we need?
I think the last one, the last one. Was
It's on the helicopter. I see it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was surprised I was able to get this.
Can't fucking reach it though. I
Are
swear.
you gonna, Aggressor says, are you gonna continue? Are you counting the DLC as the main campaign?
No, I'm just counting the base game as the campaign. Like obviously, I view this as being the hardest in the main game. There we go. What difficulty are you on? Ultimate, obviously. What else? How do I level up? You just communicate in chat. You just interact in chat and stuff. Like, you know, just messaging, donations, whatever. Like emojis, emotes, fucking anything you can think of. I love how this guy deflected the web bomb, yet still got hit by it. Fucking amazing. They literally fought Kratos and was weakened because of it.
Who's the hardest boss fight?
Was weakened because of it, so Odin killing Thor is nothing to really brag about. I mean,
this is easy for me.
I mean, he literally did kill Thor, though.
Yeah, Odin scales above Thor.
And obviously, like, even when Kratos had, like... I'm wasting gas. I swear down, if I press up on the D-pad to, like, heal one more fucking time. Because obviously, even at the start of the game, when Kratos, like, showed signs of, like, going all out or what have you, like, Thor basically laughed it off.
Yeah. Another thing, too, is that for Odin, how can I put this? He started to see Thor think logically. Because, if you know what thing I'm talking about, right? Like, from, like, when Odin saw Thor just quit doing his bidding.
Yuri, your men are safe.
Bullshit about Kratos going all out. He literally had to jump Odin, bro, as fodder. Who's fodder, Odin or Kratos?
He never does. On my way.
Okay, Odin is...
What are you on about?
Miles left a voice.
Odin. I think he's talking about the last fight. He literally, but Kratos had to... Bullshit about Kratos going all out. He literally jumped Odin, Rose, fodder.
But again, who's fodder? Like, are you saying
saying
Kratos or Odin?
I think he's saying Kratos.
How is Kratos fodder?
I don't know.
Like, that's... Like, I don't know anyone who thinks that fucking Kratos needed help to beat Odin. Yeah, exactly. That should prove just how strong fucking Odin is. Another reason why Odin would beat Zeus.
Yeah. Let me see. A question really is we got a Ragnarok. Who is the hardest boss? The Berserker King or the last Valkyrie? Easily gonna.
Yeah, I'd probably say the last Valkyrie.
I would say if you play it on Gimme God, I would say tier, but that's a whole entire different discussion for another day. But
Are you beating the game this stream? Yeah, of course I am. This game's honestly easy, but it's such a good game that I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I know that I take a lot of damage and stuff, it's just the game that's bad, lol. No, obviously I take a lot of damage here and there, but, I mean, I never once claimed to be a good gamer, so it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, it just depends, cause like, here's the thing with me, I played the game on, base ultimate so many times to the point where, like, I was like, okay, so, yeah.
You have people like Darkside Phil, where they get, like, pissed off if you try helping them, or you have, like, Under the Mayor. I'm not really that, sweaty.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, once you beat the game several times, like, it just becomes, like, a thing where it's like, okay, it's like a nature. Okay.
Stop throwing RPGs at me.
I don't really know, Astra.
How many times have you beaten this
Astra
game? Wait, I've beaten this game at least 10 times. Like, this year. I fucking love this game.
On the city's emergency response teams.
Fucking wombo combo. Look out below, fuckers! Whee!
So apparently Deadpool. Okay, so apparently Deadpool in the alternate universes are racist.
Dunk. Uh-oh, that's a grenade. Ow!
Wait, Jason, how?
Ow, you penis. Right, come here, you. Ow, get off. Uh-oh. Bomb.
Okay, so it's like the one boss in God of War Ragnarok, but it was in the hardest difficulty. We don't bring up Needhog. Needhog had red health.
Oh god. I swear down, will this guy fuck off? There we go. This fucking guy's built like a tank. Hi there. I'm looking forward to this game coming out on, to the sequel coming out on PC.
Oh, I can't wait for the mods for that.
Yeah, it'll be awesome. Evening, gents. Excuse me.
And you finally get to see Venom in, I don't know what kind of graphics card you have. I'm gonna see you have a 39 or something. But,
Ah, you fucker. Bro's built different. Yeah, facts. Seriously though, I don't know. Jason, I've really no idea why you think that Kratos is fodder or what have you.
I mean, I'm still confused on the whole entire Deadpool. I'm still confused on the Ultimate Universe Deadpool being crazy.
Please wait to attack me till after we take out the convicts.
Deadpool in that verse hunts down mutants, and subjects them to live executions for sport. He himself isn't a mutant in that universe, but he's basically oh. They were talking about Robo-Bull.
Yeah, Chaos is back.
Is it weird, but for the stable jetpacks, I don't know if you do this, but is it weird for the fact that like they are so annoying to the point where you have to cut out finishers?
Fuck you, Sable Goon. Ah! Uh-oh. I need help.
Live on 1 HP.
Yeah, I seriously don't know, like why you get the idea that Kratos is fodder, or like Odin, or whatever.
He's fodder to Astra. Astra and Kratos are both.
Who the fuck is calling Kratos fodder? I think Jason, like, he said that someone's fodder, and we were talking about, like, Ragnarok. I'm confused. Let me correct that, he's fodder to Asura. Who the fuck's Asura? What is this? How is this relevant to what we were talking about? Like,
okay.
We were talking about Zeus versus Odin, you've just brought in a random character.
Okay, so Asura is, have you, I'm just gonna assume that you played, I'm gonna put it. Asura is pretty much Xbox's equivalent to Kratos.
Who's equivalent to Kratos?
Asura.
Precinct is secure.
Okay, fine.
I just found out what it means to be Sable's
I have no idea who this character is, but okay.
That'll teach you to piss off international
yeah.
The only person I can
he's-
think of is Street Fighter, but I'm pretty sure that's
Tell me
Akuma.
if things go south.
Yeah, that
Will
is.
do. And thanks. You've given us a fighting chance.
Aside from the Call of Duty Zombies YouTuber, even Ashura.
Peter,
I said he's fodder, I ain't taking that back. Well, he isn't, though.
I got help
Like,
out. Are you okay? What's happening?
Kratos is fucking strong. Like,
we got the building stuff out.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, by that
nice
logic, I
yell.
would
Are
say
you playing on
that,
ultimate difficulty? Yeah, of course I am. Ultimate
well,
is
by
the
that
new
logic,
normal.
I would say that
Ultimate is
by
the
that
new
logic-
normal.
I would say
Speaking
dang,
of strong,
I would. I can't really say anything because I would say that Insomniac even have sweep, but like I really don't want to say that because like
wait, what?
I like Alex Mercer. I like both characters. I like Mercer and I like Insomniac Venom. So I really can't choose.
Ashura is solar system level. Kratos is multiversal. Okay, well, Kratos one-shots then, based on that.
MJ, stay
Oh yeah, we
back.
know that, Chris.
I don't want to have to rescue you too.
Peter, don't be crazy. Wait for help.
May!
Oh, and by the way, for the hardest boss fight in the game, I'm sorry. I would have to say Tyr is the hardest boss.
Over here!
Specifically on the third time. Or whatever time he's in the...
Hang on!
Wait, Riff, have you played God of War Ragnarok?
Yeah, I played it.
The window!
Okay, have you played the DLC?
No.
Too far!
Okay.
I've seen parts of the DLC, though.
Okay. I'm just gonna say here just because if you get to that third phase of the fight, he becomes the Avatar. Or I don't know what phase, but he's the Avatar in I think one of them.
Nice. Literally beat the being that created the universe and was absorbing the universe. Okay, so he's universal. Like, is that supposed to be impressive? Like,
He beat Spider-Man 2. You can beat Spider-Man 2 in probably an hour if you skip cutscenes and don't do any of that side stuff.
what? What, the new Spider-Man 2?
Yeah.
An hour?
I've seen people speedrun the game. I've seen people beat the game in an hour. I saw someone beat it in 2 hours. I saw someone beat it in 30 minutes, which I think is completely, utterly just. How do you beat a game in 30 minutes?
I mean, to be fair, you can beat some games in like 2 minutes. Depends.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's like any percent runs. It's not like they're 100%ing it.
I know that I've seen Elden Ring speedruns.
Yeah, like fucking Dark Souls speedruns are like 7 minutes or less.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Universal does not put him above Kratos. So you're gonna have to do better than that, my friend.
Spider-Man had to be saved by Miles and MJ. He's.
Yeah, he's nerfed. It's a woke game. Woke, super woke.
Oh no, woman! Oh no, woman and Miles.
I don't get why people hate the OG advanced suit. Like, it looks good in this lighting. Like, it doesn't look fucking orange. It looks red.
Well, it depends. It depends on like the lighting. It just looks orange. Like,
Yeah, like in the dark, it looks red.
yeah.
Like, look at that
Like,
shit.
it
Like,
just
his shoulder is orange. His mask is red. In the lighting.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, it depends on the lighting. Like full like if you're like in the full like day setting, it looks orange.
Yeah, at night it looks great.
Yeah.
The difference is, unlike Kratos, Ashura is confirmed to have an infinite feet.
So I didn't know if
The fuck?
you wanted
Well, both of their feet are like universal, so like, who cares if it's like stated? Like that doesn't mean anything. And that's under the assumption that Kratos is just universal, which obviously he isn't.
Watson and I were just talking strategy.
He's like way above that. Voice crack.
Strategy.
That's right.
How does Atreus scale while he's 11? He tanked a punch from an enraged boulder, the same boulder who three-shot the world's serpent, the same serpent who fought Thor.
Ms. Watson.
Because you gotta keep in mind as well, Kratos in both of his fights against Thor was holding back.
There's no way they can keep
Yeah.
you safe from Octavius and Lee.
And Thor
Kratos
kicked
was
his ass a
enraged.
couple of times, but like,
Down some leads.
Yeah.
Miles.
And I think the way that Atreus was able to handle Boulder was just, I don't really know if I'm gonna be honest with you. It's because they had Jormungandr on their side, I think.
What do you got?
Or was that the second? Wait,
Gang of costume nut jobs is taking.
Damian
the
Wayne
second
from
game?
Injustice 2, but I mean, pretty much it depends on like whether you could factor in gameplay. Because like obviously in terms of gameplay, not Jason, fucking Damian solos, because you can have him kill Darkseid. But like in terms of like
Wait,
canon,
it
I'm not
depends.
sure.
Ms. Watson,
oh, Damian Wayne versus Injustice. Oh, so you're putting the Prodigal Son versus I'm just gonna say Miles.
Wait, what? If Ubisoft made those games, would you play them? It made what games?
Come on, Sherlock. Show me what you got in this.
I'm gonna say Miles just because Damien hasn't dealt with any person. Well, dang, I forgot he's dealt with Ross. But I would say Insomniac Miles
He feels a little more under control.
solos Damien because
Miles is watching
Damien
Feast,
has
MJ
no
is tracking
idea
Devil's
that
Back.
Miles has camouflage.
Time for me to focus on
See, like I'd
Colorado,
probably say.
stopping whatever he has planned. Yuri.
So again, it just depends on like gameplay and what have you. Because like I'd be tempted to say Damien, because obviously like I'm pretty sure he's fought Blue Beetle before. Like Blue Beetle is fucking underrated as fuck. But like I don't know. The Spider-Man games, no, probably not. Because like if I just wouldn't enjoy it as much probably. Because like Ubisoft has a bad track record when it comes to open worlds.
Yeah. Well, the thing is with that, here's the thing with that. That was a gameplay mechanic that Santa Monica wanted to put in there. Because in Thor's mind, he was under control of Odin at that time, and Kratos said no, so he was like, okay.
Wait, Ashura continues to get stronger as well due to his anger. He's literally a god version of the Hulk. His rage is his only weapon. Plus, there's no way to truly kill him. Yeah, but you can still lose fights. Like, just because you're immortal, it doesn't mean you're guaranteed to win every fight.
Yeah.
Thought you might need one, officer.
Because, like, there are literally characters in, like, in fucking... I can't remember the name.
News
What?
reports say this is where auto release.
There's, like, characters in Naruto, for example, where, like, yeah, they're unkillable, but they're fucking fodder. So it's like, who cares?
Oh, so you're talking about, wait, which arc? Because, like, half of the people are unkillable.
Again, like, I don't care that much about Naruto. It's just what I've heard on videos and what have you.
I don't either, because half of them are half of the people that should be surviving stuff should not be surviving stuff.
This looks promising.
Specifically, if you know what moment I'm talking about from freaking Undead Shinobi, then that's different. But
No, I
it's
fucked
on
that up.
Steam, is
Hold
there
on.
any chance? Since it's on Steam, is there any chance you'll stream?
Hadon? Yeah, Hadon. There we go. Yeah, Hadon. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the guy.
Hadon should not be surviving.
Corpse modified.
It's like, yeah, he's immortal, but like, what the fuck's he gonna do to you?
Should be able to track the dispersal path now.
No, I'm gonna be working on another.
Trail goes in a few directions. Need to find the
but,
right one. Vapor trail heads up that building.
I love seeing the Miles fanboying over Spider-Man in this game. That's another thing. Rip, I just thought about this for a second.
Go.
Miles wanted to be Spider-Man. Seems like he's a huge fan. He always wanted to be Spider-Man. So he was a huge fan of Peter before this. And in the second game, notice how he wants to be Spider-Man more.
What are you doing up here?
Yeah.
Should be a door or an access
And Peter's allowing to be Spider-Man more. That's another point.
He's weak, but technically he... Yeah, exactly. Like, technically he can't die, but that doesn't mean he can fight. He can beat everyone.
Must be
There's
some way to hit
the
the
God
lights.
Killer sword. Yeah, but that God Killer sword was meant to kill.
And someone really
Like,
needs to
God Killer
fix the
sword
wall
was-
crawling in their games. What do they need to fix? It works perfectly fine.
Move in.
What do they need to fix? I'm confused.
Looks like Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses.
I agree, it's so bad. What's bad about it? Oh, Jesus, like, what's bad about it? Literally works fine. It's just me that's not very good at it.
Feel like I can't turn around without seeing his face. He smiles for the cameras, collects his accolades.
I mean, a lot of people want wall combat.
Good
A lot
old Rhino.
of-
My second favorite.
Don't fix what ain't broken.
How do you feel about the rumors? How do you
Looks
feel
like
about
Otto
the
recorded
rumors
messages for his
obliterated
crew.
Peter's dying next game?
I don't think Peter is gonna die personally, because like they've already done the Peter dying thing. It'd kind of be redundant to do it twice.
Yeah.
Scorpion, aka Crazy Pants McCrazy.
How can I put this? He's not dying. The only reason why people are saying that Peter's dying next game, and the rumor literally started because of the fact that Peter flat out said that Miles can cover for him, and as soon as that came up, it was like, they're killing Peter next game. They're killing.
When is gameplay considered canon? Because if it's not canon, then by that logic, Thor killing Kratos in their first fight should not be considered canon. Well, no, because it's in cutscenes though. That's the thing. It's not like you're playing the game and you get knocked out. It's in the cutscenes.
Well, it's a QTE though.
Well, no, because after the only QTE is holding back Mjolnir, but like after that, you just get and then like afterwards you get knocked out anyways.
Yeah.
Electro. Total up Electro's big pipe.
Like it's not really gameplay at that point. I'm leaving. I like how you said that twice. Like, alright, fuck off then. It's like... Fair enough.
But, yeah, the whole entire thing with, Peter dying, like I said, like, it all started because people are saying that, they nerfed Peter in the game, and after that, once they get to the ending, or at least, this is where I feel like it all started. It's because of the fact that, Peter has officially acknowledged, because of the fact that, Peter said that, well, I don't know where this whole entire conversation started from, but it's one of the most strangest ones ever. It's because of the fact that they saw that Peter was not going to be Spider-Man anymore, and that he's taking a break, meaning that he's not going to be Spider-Man anymore, which is out of his character.
After that mission, try wall crawling, go to uneven terrains, and see how it happens.
UV bulb. Huh. Nothing happened. Must be a way to get that lamp on.
Well, I don't know what you mean. Like, for me, it works perfectly fine. Like, the wall crawling.
There we go.
Especially since I've been recently playing, I've been recently playing the OG Spider-Man 2, and like the wall crawling in that game is clunky by comparison.
Scorpion must be trying. Electro's disabling Oscorp Palp. What's Vulture doing in
Wall crawling, not wall running. Well, wall running and wall crawling are two mechanics that do the same thing. So it's like...
Icarus. This is it.
Oh, this is the interesting one. For example, not canon gameplay is like, I don't know. When you're swinging around Spider-Man, canon gameplay is like as Rift said, Thor versus Kratos.
Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was
Insomniac's not killing Peter. It would just be another Marvel. It would just be another Marvel not treating Peter Parker right.
Insomniac is not, for example, canon gameplay is like when you're swinging around as Spider-Man. Canon gameplay is like, as Rift said, Thor versus Kratos. Well, no, I don't even think canon gameplay, like, obviously Thor versus Kratos, the actual boss fight, is, like, I don't consider the gameplay to be canon, but I consider cutscenes to be canon.
Are you okay? What's happening?
You also have to acknowledge that a lot of Kratos' fights are really situational. Kratos doesn't have anything that can counter or put Ashura down for good. Especially since he's immune to soul manipulation. That's a no-limits fallacy. But okay.
Technically speaking, I would say he's not immune to soul manipulation, because there was that fight with Hades where he yanked his soul.
What do you mean Kratos' fights were situational? Because, like, you can apply that to, like, fucking everyone.
Trap failed? Softened him up.
Especially since depending on, like, how far you scale the gods and what have you, you can get Kratos to out-of-versal. Like, pretty easily. So, like, by that logic, it would be a one-shot. Like, I'm pretty sure Crisis did a video, I don't know if it was Crisis or someone, but they did, like, Kratos versus the Elden Ring verse. And, like, yeah, you can get Kratos to, like, out-of-versal based on, like, the primordials and what have you.
That and Kratos has about primordial things.
It's like, does Ashura have any out-of-versal, like, scaling?
From what I can remember, I'm not really sure. There's only one, but I can remember it.
Try wall running downwards? Well, why the fuck would I want to do that? I could just wall run upwards and start web swinging.
Oh yeah, I'm wall running downwards. It's so weird.
I I'm fairly certain this guy is voiced by the same dude who voiced Dr. Animo from Ben 10. Sounds very similar.
Oh, Vulture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's bullshit.
First of all,
I
I'm
didn't even
really
get touched by
surprised that they actually got Josh Keaton to come back and voice Electro. I think that's just a really cool voice.
Come here, you fucking dick. Die! Ow. Whee! The ragdoll.
Need to stun or surprise him.
See, now would be the perfect time for battle focus. But for some reason he ain't activating it.
Spider-Man! I must break you.
Hey Spidey, hey Vom, how you doing, buddy?
You got it! You got my joke! I'm so happy I can almost stop.
Oh, by the way, my friend finally saw Deadpool and Wolverine last night.
Gotta be
Activate battle focus,
said
fucking...
Do you have it?
Hmm?
You have battle focus?
Yes, I have battle focus ready, it just isn't maybe you can't activate it in the air or something.
It's possible you have to. It's possible that you can activate it in the air, but like I don't know why it doesn't work.
Fucking game hates me.
like oil and water. Sure.
I'm like, there we go! Bloody hell, took long enough.
Not even close, Max. As usual.
Come here. Finish him then. That's what she said.
Need to catch my breath. Take over.
Kratos doesn't have anything that can permanently put down Ashura. I mean, he could casually one-shot him, because, like, you can scale Kratos to out-of-versal pretty casually. And, like, you've not...
If Kratos isn't holding back, it's a different story.
Especially since, obviously, within the context of a versus battle, Kratos is no longer holding back. Because, like, with a lot of his fights, as you say, they are situational. Like, Kratos is holding back, especially in the newer games. Like, he was holding back against Baldur, for example. He was holding back against Thor, or, like, Odin.
Well, that was until... Hold on, that was until Baldur threatened to go into his house and wanted to find Atreus, so there's a reason as to why he wasn't holding back there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Wait, so then what is Kratos' scaling? Well, the point I'm making is that, like, lowball the shit out of Kratos, he's, like, at the same level of Ashura. Like, universal. That's the point I'm making. Like, even if you lowball the shit out of him, he's still comparable to the shit that Ashura can deal with.
Yeah.
And that's not where the scaling stops for him. Because, like, depending on how high you scale, like, the primordials within the verse, for example, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure that, like, some of them scale above creation, which would put them at, like, hyperversal or low outerversal, depending on...
Yeah.
So, like, even when you lowball Kratos, he's still, like, equal to Ashura. Since, like, you seem to be hyping up the fact that, like, Ashura had, like, one universal feat. Oh, for fuck me.
Oh yeah, he's highballing. Yeah, he's highballing, I think Ian said he's highballing, Kratos.
Wait, who? What?
Ian's highballing, Kratos, I think. I can see why you're
Hermes was supposed to have infinite speed, literally got dicked around. Yeah, and it's like Hades is, light, or, like, Persephone is light, one of the two. Can also, like, travel... Like, it also travels at, like, infinite speeds, and Kratos can... Well, I don't know if Kratos, without the boots of Hermes, reacted to it, but, like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even have the fucking boots in the newer games. I could be wrong.
Oh, Chaos is about a good point. Yeah, Kratos literally denied his own destiny.
Yeah, he has, like, fate manipulation and what have you.
Yeah, he denied his own destiny, because, in Ragnarok, he was supposed to die.
Especially since Kratos can also, like, neg soul manipulation. Since, like, I'm pretty sure Hades, like, tried stealing his soul, and Kratos was like, nah, I'm having that back.
Nah.
I'll steal your soul instead, mate. Like, and obviously, yes, to an extent that is, like, gameplay over canon, but, like, regardless, Hades did try, like, steal his soul, and it didn't work.
It didn't really work. Instead, Kratos took his... That's the thing about God of War 1, 2, 3, is, like, in that whole entire part. It's like
Nitro's been grounded.
Hades pretty much said they didn't want to take Kratos' soul. And Kratos was like, no. Plot twist.
That means he's supposed to have infinite speed, literally dicked around and got himself caught. Okay, but Kratos has those boots and he's not gonna dick around in the fight, so like that's irrelevant.
And we will not stop until Norman
You think
gets what
Kratos
he
will die
deserves.
No.
Because you've got to keep in mind, he has resistance, but he isn't immune. I never said he isn't immune, but I'm just saying, like, you're gassing up the whole soul manipulation thing as if it's actually fucking relevant. Like, do you really think I nearly said Craven. Like, do you really think Kratos trying to kill you is gonna try and manipulate your soul? Like, no, he's gonna beat the crap out of you.
Yeah, and then he's gonna take the soul.
He's gonna beat the crap out of you, leave literally nothing remaining, and if he's feeling generous, he'll take your soul as like a souvenir. Do you think Kratos will die in God of War 6? Probably not.
Need to update Yuri.
No. I want to have an Atreus spin-off game first. I want to have an Atreus game first before we get to ours.
I saw. Also noticed a rooftop in Times Square.
Like, I want to see how powerful he's gotten.
Be related, would it?
Nothing gets by you. It was Octavius'
Primordials in the God of War games are literally the embodiment of creation, and Zeus is supposed to be the successor of them. Yeah, and like obviously a weaker Kratos beat Zeus. And you also have like Odin, who scales above Zeus, which Kratos was able to take hits from.
Actually, I just thought about this. Riff, Atreus is half Spartan,
Yeah.
half giant,
Sounds like a plan.
and I would say he's half. I forgot, like considering that he knows magic. Wouldn't that technically make him a mage or something? Like,
I mean, in that
That's the
case,
part
he's
of
like
that that I don't
in that case,
understand.
he's like a third, wouldn't it?
I don't.
Because you can't have more than two halves. That's not how it works.
Yeah, that's the only issue is that Kratos is technically a god.
Yeah, that's also a really good point, bringing up
He's a
Heimdall.
Spartan.
Like, I'm pretty sure Heimdall... Like, I'm not entirely sure if it's, like... Because obviously, I'm not sure if it's, like, premonition or speed or both, but, like, Kratos was able to tag Heimdall.
Yeah, that's the only. Well, Heimdall. Wait. Oh, you're talking about the first stage. Heimdall has precog, so he can see everything because he has foresight.
Yeah, like, that's the point I'm making. That's the point I'm making, it's like...
Octavius is paying, and he wants to torture you.
And on top of that, he has to use that ability to slow down time so we can see what Kratos is going for.
How do you feel
And
about how
then-
easily Thor nearly killed Zeus in Love and Thunder? I mean, just goes to show how strong Thor is, I guess. But, like, I think the worst thing about that is that they deleted the scene between Thor and Zeus, where, like, Zeus teaches Thor how to use Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Like, that was actually a pretty good scene, and it shows that, like...
Must be the poison. But I can't.
I love how... I love how I jumped off the building and he just didn't swing. Like, cheers again. Thanks for just killing me. The game was like, nah, you're too good at this game, we're just gonna take away your web swinging so we can kill you.
A sea of poison?
Thanks, it means a lot. It's a good job I'm doing a no death run.
Must be the poison. But I can't take any chances.
I would say another thing too is like if you really have that, if like you really got the Heimdall fight, yes, Kratos was able to keep up with Heimdall, but it got to a point where Heimdall lost his mind.
Okay. Should be safe.
Because Heimdall had to read, like, I'm pretty sure since you know this,
create an antidote.
Heimdall had to read Kratos' mind to see what he was going to do.
Scorpions made some upgrades.
Yeah, it's rough.
Because there's that line where he said, "What's going on in Kratos' head?" Like he wanted to know like what was going on in there.
That's a
And
bad
at that
place to be.
point, Heimdall just lost his mind and had a mental meltdown. I think, right?
Yeah, especially since once again you could argue Kratos was holding back, aside from like the very end of the fucking fight where he just brutalizes him.
Extract from an Eclipta alba plant should do the trick.
Honestly, I've seen that scene so many times. Is it weird that the God of War, like the OG God of War music, goes so well with that scene?
Yeah.
Is that weird, or like is that just great for the fact that goes well with that scene?
So I just like when you like break it down, I just don't see Kratos losing to Ashura at all.
Yeah.
Heimdall literally slows down time and Kratos can beat him.
Or in my mind.
It can be both.
Doc?
Avengers Infinity War Thor versus God of War Ragnarok Thor, both are 100% who wins. As much as it pains me to say it, I would probably say God of War Ragnarok Thor.
Yeah, that's the reason why I don't really lowball it, because like after seeing what God of War Ragnarok Thor did, I was like, yeah, what is the MCU Thor doing?
You sound
like I did before the neural interface effect.
Atreus is the combination of all the powerful races of the God of Warverse. Bro, the monster. Yes.
He's literally like perfect Cell, but
fix you.
So by that logic, yeah, that's the thing is like, so really in reality, he's stronger than Kratos.
It'll buy me time, but I need an antitoxin.
That's the reason why I want a Atreus game from an Atreus game before we get a God of War thing.
Gotta get there fast.
I love this part of the game so much.
The scorpion
Giant, deadly scorpion tails. Lovely. Thanks, Brain.
Yeah. Thanks, Brain.
Wait, Rift, I just thought about this. How would you feel if Scorpion was actually controlling like actual poisonous scorpions?
Huh?
How would you feel if like they were like actual scorpion tails?
That'd be crazy.
Am I calling you? Maybe I'm just the fevered screams of your dying brain.
Real or no, when I cure this poison, I'm coming for you, Mac.
Oh, fuck me.
What?
I hate the fact that when you dodge the tails, you literally just fall. Like,
yeah, you have to time that right when you're in the air. That's what I don't like.
Let's like if you're low down to the ground, you've got no chance of surviving it.
Yeah, you have to stay high up in the air.
Giant, deadly scorpion tails. Lovely. Thanks, Brain.
You can't just swing all the way there, I guess.
By the way, Chaos. Another thing too is that you pretty much just described Ichigo from Bleach.
Yeah, so like at the end of the day, I just don't see Kratos losing to Ashura in the slightest.
Yeah.
I find it funny when people call Ragnarok Thor that when he was. Yeah, exactly. It's like fucking.
Real or no, when I cure this poison, I'm coming for you, Mac.
It's like that's just really weird though. Whenever they do that. Even though he was modeled after the strongest, man in the world. Yeah, that is crazy for them doing that.
We need that atropine. I have to get into the station.
Come on, Pete.
You're on 21. Honestly, I wonder what happens if you stay in this world too long. You stay in the police station. I never tried that. What happens?
Interesting.
Well, not again.
It's not as accurate, yeah, pretty much. We be chilling.
You're too late. Just as you were too late to help me.
This isn't you, Doc.
Honestly, I think it's just crazy for the fact that for the fact that Captain America was able to lift up Thor's hammer.
The parts of myself I suppressed, but you helped me.
Like, do you think that was like? Do you think that was a feat and a half, or like, do you think that Wait, Rich, have you seen Age of Ultron?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll find a way to
Okay, so you know that scene where they're at the party just chilling? Did you notice Thor? I think this is probably like a giveaway for the fact that Captain America could, or at least for the fact that Captain could. When you go back and look at that whole entire part where Thor's trying to get people to lift Mjolnir, notice that when Captain America gets up, notice how Thor looks whenever he saw Mjolnir actually like lift up. Yeah, and it was like
love, career. You bring nothing but pain.
Yeah.
It was like
there was a moment. Like, I genuinely think Cap could have lifted Mjolnir, he just chose not to.
It would have scared Thor to death, I think. It would have scared him after seeing that. It would have been like...
Well, no, I don't even think it would scare him. I just think it would bruise his ego, which, I mean, it's not really within Cap's character to humiliate people.
Yeah, so I think that's the reason why. Because, like, I don't even think that Cap even knew. Like, did he know that he could, or, like, was it just...
I feel like he would have noticed.
Yeah, but I don't think that he noticed the way that,
hey, Korea,
Thor was looking at it budge. Because it was just, like... Because at that point, I'm pretty sure Cap was like, yeah, let me go ahead and just he was like I think that he stopped on purpose, not to damage Thor's ego, like you said, to do it.
MCU Cap without the hammer versus Soldier Boy. Cap. Yeah, Captain America.
Made it.
Well, I think so, anyways.
But I'm running out of time. I need to mix the antidote.
I don't know why, but I feel like the PS4 game takes place in the comics multiverse, while the PS5 game takes place in the MCU multiverse. Oh man, it's just fucking rough, innit?
That's not the case.
I mean, it's connected to the Into the Spider-Verse timeline, and the Spider-Verse timeline is connected to the MCU. So I mean, you're not like entirely wrong, but
yeah. Here's the only thing about this whole entire time. Here's the only thing about this game. Here's the only thing about the PS4 game. The PS4 game is its own original thing.
Yeah, true. You playing on PlayStation? Nah, PC.
At least he had an
PC all the way.
Another fun question. Could Kratos solo the whole entire Gote 13? Yes. But I feel like he's gonna have a problem fighting Kenpachi.
Not gonna be that easy.
It's also pretty interesting, it's pretty interesting, like, recent Captain America fights and stuff. Like, Cap's done some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like, he's literally survived an encounter with death before.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why people try lowball Captain America. Like, he's fucking insane.
I mean, here's my reason for why I somewhat lowball him is because of the fact of, just canon reasons.
I mean, fuck just happened to me then? I just slid along the ground. I think the main reason people lowball him is just because they love other characters more. So, like, when it's, like, Cap versus Spider-Man, for example, people just, like, purposefully lowball Cap just because they love Spider-Man. It's the same with, like, Wolverine. Like, I personally think Cap would beat Wolverine in a fight. But, like, obviously... I mean, it's not a stomp or anything, but, like, people just lowball fucking Cap.
Well, here's my reason. Well,
Can you not?
I want to say I do lowball Wolverine, but I can't really say that because apparently adamantium can go through vibranium, so I can't really lowball him.
No, it can go through vibranium. It can't go through Cap's specific shield.
Yeah.
Because the misconception is that Cap's shield is just vibranium. It isn't. It's actually proto-adamantium.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, like, I would say that, but, like, at the same time, though, is like, we saw Black Panther go toe-to-toe while the shield was up, and, Cap was looking pretty shocked because of the fact that,
forget that ever happened.
Wait, who are we... Wait, MCU or comics?
MCU.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, MCU Cap, because you gotta keep in mind, MCU Cap's shield is just vibranium, but, like, in the comics, it's not. And that's another character that people tend to highball. It's like, whenever it's, like, Captain America versus Black Panther, everyone's like, oh, Panther stomps. It's like, literally, like, Cap in the comics has bullied Black Panther before. Like,
here's the only thing in the MCU though that kind of goes against that.
PlayStation's better? No, it literally isn't better to a gaming PC. If you wanna have this argument, I'm more than happy to. PlayStation isn't better than a gaming PC. If you want the smoke, we can. And yes, I have played Marvel Spider-Man 2, and
What's in it for you?
On launch, Jesus Christ. That's all I'll say. Like, it's gonna run insanely well on PC. I have high hopes.
Hopefully, if they have the exact same company and not a specific other company that's working on it. Like, have you heard of Iron Galaxy?
Yes. I don't know why it sounds familiar, but, like, yeah.
Well, okay. So I tried to play The Last of Us Part 1 on PC. They're the company that
what did I just die to? I just died to old age, apparently.
They're the ones that made the PC port, right? And,
well, I needed the health anyways.
There were so many bugs with the PC port that it was ridiculous. Like, to the point where nobody didn't want to play it.
Yeah, there's very few games that have bad PC ports.
talking about?
Yeah.
Like, obviously there are a handful, like, I'm not denying that, but, like, you can say that pretty much every platform has bad launches and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't really like when people use that argument against the PC, because you can use it against literally anything.
Yeah.
Like, even Nintendo
Here's my-
Switch has bad ports, bad, like, first-party games.
I mean, they tried that with Mortal Kombat. It didn't look good.
Well, not even like Mortal Kombat. Like, you have like Legend of Zelda games that like they cap at like 20 FPS on the Switch. It's like the Switch is by no means a powerful platform, but like really 20 FPS? That's all you could manage?
Yeah.
Because the Switch
Here's the
is
thing, I
more
feel like
Switch is
Wii
more
did
powerful than the Xbox 360, but less powerful than the Xbox One. And it's like, how many
Yeah,
games
that's
could
the only-
how many games could manage 30 FPS, like even on the 360?
Yeah. That's the reason why I would say the Wii U had a better frame rate.
Oh, Dad.
Because
I have a pretty bad PC, but even I know PC is better than game. Yeah, like it's objectively better. That doesn't mean you have to prefer it, obviously. Like if you love gaming consoles, that's fine. But please don't try argue that it's better, because it isn't.
By the way, does Block Silver Surfer really beat MCU Thor? Since some guy like Goji said, Block Silver Surfer beats MCU Thor.
Sorry, Rift, after seeing the trailers, are you hyped for Black Ops 6 Zombies? I wouldn't say I'm hyped for it, but I'm interested in it. I'm actually going to play the launch, especially since it's on a Friday, which is one of my days off. Gaming Rift, do you have a crush? Yeah, it's on my gaming PC. I started having a crush on it after it smoked the PS5.
Okay, Kratos versus Wok.
Who the hell is Wok? Aside from the
so-
Chinese cooking device.
Okay, so he's this new villain. Well, technically speaking, he's existed. He's the villain from Bleach.
Rift is PC sexual. Lol.
I would say Kratos still wins. The only way that I could see, well,
But yeah, Mob,
like,
we can
Mob,
we can 100% do Black Ops 6 on the 30th if you remind me. Like we can 100% do zombies if you like.
Bankai, be more specific. Are you talking like walk like in the manga, like where the anime stopped, or like are we talking like in general?
What about you,
Because if we're
Kareem? Do you have a
talking
crush on
anime-
someone or anything? I've played both
Uh,
Xbox and PlayStation. I can happily see PC is better than both. See, like, I can honestly understand people saying that Xbox is better than PlayStation, but I can also understand people saying PlayStation is better than Xbox. It's a really weird debate. Like they have like pros and cons and shit.
Here's my reason why. Here's my reason as to why I say like PlayStation.
I'm gonna
is
sub to
better,
your channel.
and-
Hey, cheers, mate. Or madam.
Oh, in general, if you put Kratos into Bleach's current arc, he's solo. But he would probably struggle fighting. He would probably struggle fighting Locke for a little bit until he actually gets a chance to actually get used to the combat. Because apparently,
I'm human just like everyone else.
I can't really say what I can't say considering that we haven't made it to my favorite part for the anime yet. But yeah.
Which verse is more powerful, Marvel, Fox, or MCU? If you take like the top tiers, then yeah, the MCU, because like you have like fucking the Watcher, the Void, Infinite Ultron, that kind of thing. That's how I see it, anyways.
You stay off your feet for a bit. I'll organize.
But yeah, here's my reason why I would say PlayStation's better than Xbox. I've played Xbox just for the fact that my Xbox stopped working because like I have an Xbox One, it stopped working, and I had a PS5 like around the time too. So I was like, okay, so.
It's all because of exclusives and storage. Well, like, it's actually pretty interesting because if you look at all four of the platforms, what has less games, the Switch or the PS5?
I mean, currently right now, like I would say,
because like the Xbox has the most in terms of consoles, and obviously PC has the most because of fucking course it does.
Yeah.
But like, which game has the least?
That's the reason why I'm hopping on to actually find this out. I would say PlayStation has more games. I feel like Xbox right now.
Because like
I'll say
obviously,
Xbox
because
right
like the
now,
thing with Xbox is
probably
basically
not.
every game is backwards compatible, or like most games are backwards compatible.
Yeah, let me hold on, man, let me go through.
This will be easy.
There's a lot that are. There's a lot recently, but like if we're kind of like both consoles, they pretty much don't share. They pretty much don't share a lot of games. Aside from like probably like a couple, because like the whole entire Life is Strange series, all the Resident Evil games, except for only like one.
I may be wrong. Doesn't the newest Xbox have the least amount of games? Well, it has the oh shit. Oh, he didn't notice me somehow. Well, it has
Well,
the
then,
lowest.
I can't really say 'cause I have a PC.
It has the lowest amount of first-party games.
Yeah.
But it has like a shit ton of third-party games because obviously like. Basically, because obviously, like, Xbox 360 games are backwards compatible, like, OG Xbox are backwards compatible, that kind of thing.
Here's my reason as to why I would say. Here's my reasoning as to why. Well, this is just my main reason.
Fucking nailed it.
Purely my main reason.
Are you going to be live tomorrow? Probably not. I do have work tomorrow and the day after. But Monday to Friday next week, I do have off work, so. You will see a lot more streams next week.
Here's my main reason. This is probably just my main reason as to why. Most of the Xbox games that I play are on PC.
Yeah, literally.
So like,
see, like,
why would I need a why would I need the Xbox when I have a console?
Well, that's kind of the reason why I really love PC, because basically all of the good like exclusives nowadays, they come out on PC as well. So it's like God of War. It's like that's on PC. It's only a matter of time before Ragnarok comes on, and it like the same can be said for like the Spider-Man games.
Exactly.
So like I just don't really see the point in what game are you gonna play on Monday? I've not decided yet. Could play anything. I don't know. I mean, respect to you at least, Kareed, for not being like a PS5 fanboy. I mean, even if you were, I'd still welcome you into the channel, because fucking... Aside from anything else, it's funny, debating with fanboys. Question, how reliable is Screw Attack Death Battle? Not reliable at all, in my opinion. Because, like, even when they get the outcome right, their reasoning's crap.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it. When Insomniac Rhino beat Tobey Maguire.
No. Well, in my opinion, at least. Get a PS5 so you can play Marvel Spider-Man 2. I mean, I can already play Marvel Spider-Man 2 on PC if I really wanted to. Because there is, like, a...
There is a leaked PC port.
Yeah, there is, like, a leaked PC
I
port.
wouldn't do it.
I'm not gonna play it, obviously, because I don't really want to get in trouble, or, like, legal trouble, or what have you. Surprised you didn't hear the fucking cardboard box, to be honest. I'm off on Monday if you want to play Roblox or COD Zombies. Yeah, that sounds good. We can do that.
Moving forward is right past them.
Like, people are out here trying to play an unfinished build of Marvel's Wolverine.
Okay, bye. Alright, never mind. I take it all back, PlayStation fanboy. Why don't you get a PS5 so you can play Spider-Man 2? No. Alright, bye. It's like, okay. I take it all back,
Actually,
yeah.
Griff, you would be surprised. People are trying to play a version of Marvel's Wolverine before it's even out at all yet. Like, people have downloaded the game and are playing it. Or playing it. Like,
Well, that's the thing. It's like Black Ops 6 got leaked, and like people were able to play that. The game hasn't even come out yet, but people were able to play it.
yeah. The only here's my reason as to why like I don't trust.
Wait, if you have played Spider-Man 2, right? How mad would you be if I said no? like genuinely, how mad would you be if I said I've never played the game?
That container. That's my exit.
Oh wow, where do you think Alien X? Why do you think Alien X is overrated in terms of power scaling?
Because the way people act, they act like he's omnipotent. It's like, no, he isn't. He's fucking... Like, he's one of the... Like, people act as though he's one of the strongest in fiction. Like, in reality, that couldn't be further from the truth.
Oh, Bankai actually... hold on a minute. Bankai said that he'll actually play through the stupidest game ever.
Riff, do you play with members or such alike, or do you play with any of your fans? I mean, sometimes I play with fans and stuff, like, I'll play with viewers and what have you, but, like, I mostly just play with friends. Because, like, you know, at the end of the day, I'm no different to you guys. I like playing with my friends.
Riff. Bankai just said that he will actually play through the most stupidest game with you.
If you guys need recruits for when you decide to play Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, I'll get the game to help you through that shitstorm. Bruh. What would I need to do to make you, for you guys to make me play that game? Oh god, I'd rather not.
All those memories of the Arkham games right after you get to that Batman boss, they're just gonna be like, wow.
Yeah, I need to beat all of the Batman games before I do Suicide Squad.
Here's the thing, I want to give Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League like another chance, but sadly I sold my copy.
I don't think you need to give that game another chance. Oh, I'm not looking forward to playing that game.
Here's my thing, here's the thing, I gave away my copy after Batman's death.
Like this?
I was like, well, this is the end of the game. Well, I beat the game.
What the hell's he saying?
Yay.
Not gonna be saying anything in a second.
Because here's the thing, my friend works at the place where I get most of my games, right?
Whoa.
I come in there with the
him on his
game.
ass.
I come back with the game, right? Like I come back with the game, right? He's like, so how'd you think of the game? And I said, it's trash. Here.
Yeah, like, I just think Alien X is, like, overrated. Like, coming back to it, like, he's... Like, because I'm pretty sure, like, the developers have confirmed that he's not even the strongest character in the Omnitrix. So, like, how the hell is he, like, omnipotent if there are aliens stronger than him? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Especially since Atomic X is like 50% Alien X, yet he's not omnipotent. And it's like, even if you're 1% of omnipotence, you'd still be omnipotent. Like, that's literally what... But then people try excuse it. It's like, oh no, he's not, because you know, he's only half of Alien X. It's like, yeah, well, if he's omnipotent... It's like 50% of Infinity is still Infinity.
Yeah. I can see, well, here's the thing why he's saying... Well, here's the thing, well, I don't really know.
And it's like Atomic X got one shot by fucking what's his face?
We'll get through this. Keep
The clockwork guy. Forgotten his name.
Was it? No, I want to say was it?
He used what? There's also a really good anti-feat for Alien X. Fifi Forever, or Finiki Forever, sorry, I've read your comment, I'll get to it in a sec. Nick, how you doing, buddy? There's actually a really good anti-feat for Alien X. The Annihilag, when, like, that amazing scene where, like, the Omnitrix was, like, cycling through all of Ben's aliens to, like, pick the one that was best suited to deal with that situation, it chose feedback instead of Alien X.
How could I forget?
Okay, that's how you know the Omnitrix just knows that Ben loves feedback.
Well, no, because that's not how the Omnitrix works, though. The Omnitrix, like, even if, like, it'll specifically turn Ben into the alien necessary for that situation, and it's even stated by Ben. It's like, it's stated by Ben, like, afterwards, like, the Omnitrix just turns him into the alien. Like, even if it's not the one he wants, it's the one he needs. And it chose, instead of choosing Alien X, it chose feedback. It's like... So that's actually a pretty good anti-feed against Alien X.
Yeah. Actually, this is gonna sound crazy, but like, since you've seen Omniverse, do you think, and this is what I think, do you think that Ben was using feedback way too much?
Well, yeah, that's kind of... That he did use the character way too much. Wait, hang on, Fifi Forever, I'll answer your question, buddy, because you've been waiting a while. Quick question, what is Insomniac Spider-Man's hacks with the anti-venom? He can purge the symbiotes from people's systems, he has tendrils, he has, like, shape manipulation, regeneration, a lot more that I just can't think of off the top of my head.
I'm trying to think of something too, because there's with the hand evidence that you could do.
You haven't played Spider-Man 2? No, I have played Spider-Man 2. I just wanted to see, like, I just wanted to mess around and, like, I wanted to mess around and be like, oh yeah, I've not actually played it, but I know a lot about it. No, I have played it. I just don't own it myself, because I don't have a PS5. I've played it, like, at a friend's house and stuff. And, like, even though he's not a YouTuber and stuff, he helps me with, like, videos and what have you. Rift, who's your favourite and least favourite alien from the Ben 10 series? Fuck, that's a tough one. I have a lot of favourite aliens.
Well, I mean, for me, I would have to say it's Ultimate Echo. This is gonna sound crazy. I like Echo Echo.
Ultimate Echo is fire, yeah.
I love Ultimate Echo Echo.
If for no other reason, his voice.
Yeah. And for the fact, this is like another reason to he doesn't have to scream like he does with using Echo Echo. Instead, like he has
like the discs.
He has like the disc instead of him actually having to scream.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna list 5 of my favorite aliens, like off the top of my head. Diamond Head, Cannonbolt, Swamp Fire, Feedback, Chromastone.
Okay.
Like just off the top of my head, just like those 5. Those 5 are fire. And if I had my own Omnitrix, I would have those 5. Even though having Chromastone and Feedback is kind of redundant because they do similar shit, I'd still have them both because they're just awesome.
I would have to say Ghost Freak, Feedback, Ben Wolf, Forearms, and probably Rat.
If I had my own Omnitrix, bro, I'd have fun choosing a roster of 10.
Here's my only issue. Here's my only issue is with Ben using Feedback. This is what I think should have happened. Okay, I think at some point he should have actually found out that he has way too much of an attachment to him. Like, what do you think about that? Like, do you think that Ben had way too much of an attachment?
Look, when Rhino of all people is saying stop, you'll embarrass yourself, that's how you know you should probably stop, Scorpion. When Rhino is the brains of the outfit, that's how, anytime now, Spider-Man, do you want to perform the finisher? That'd be great.
I would say...
When are you going to own a PS5? Fucking never. Why would I need a PS5?
Now, if it was Nightwing versus Miles.
Yeah, Nightwing versus Spider-Man. If it's Peter Parker.
I would say
so Insomniac Spider-Man out-hacks is the live-action movie Spider-Man trio. Is there a chance he wins? In my opinion, no. Just because there's like a huge stat diff. Oh, I thought I already killed Scorpion. Guess not.
You just tossed Rhino out of the stadium.
I thought I killed Scorpion, but apparently not. Sorry, I'm like focusing too much on chat, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because I hate it when streamers don't focus on their chat. But like,
no, this was like easy. I look at that.
Go on, Scorpion. Come on, Rhino. Come over. Oh, Jesus Christ! I didn't think he was that close. Jesus.
There's so many things that are just. So many things about that can make it back that long.
I love how that clearly didn't hit Rhino. Sorry, I'm. Let me beat Rhino and then I'll answer you guys' questions because I want to look at like the bet. Oh, shout out to Big Chill as well. Big Chill's another one of my faves. Big Chill's way better than Ghost Freak. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel.
Rhino's done. Time for Fists of Fury.
I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like Ghost Freak is probably one of the more overrated aliens in the Omnitrix. I've never really got the hype for Ghost Freak, but that's just me.
I think it was just because he was a ghost, and I think it was just, like Ben was having a hard time trying to control him. That made it interesting.
My favourites are Heat Blast, Diamond Head, Big Chill, Chromastone, and Humongosaur. Interesting 5. See, Humongosaur's another one that I think's really overrated. I've never really liked Humongosaur. I always just preferred Forearms. I don't know much about Ben 10, but the red one and the green diamond one look good. Okay, so I'm guessing Forearms and Diamond Head.
Octavius and Lee left.
Something tells me they won't.
Rhino versus Grundy.
They're only half our problem, though.
Rhino versus Solomon Grundy.
Worse, and Oscorp is being coy about an anti-serum.
That's actually a pretty interesting one. I mean,
Rhino solo.
I want to lean towards Rhino, because, like, the Insomniac cast are just naturally stronger, but, like, isn't Solomon Grundy, like, immortal? That doesn't mean he's gonna win the fight, but, like, I just think it'd be pretty interesting.
Grundy's an interesting one because Grundy has the ability, thoughts, has the ability to thoughts.
Actually, no, I take it back. I think that, yeah, I think Rhino would win, because I think that the immortality would just piss off Rhino, and, like, he'd just keep fighting more. Hey, Insomniac, great name, buddy.
Finicky Forever X has a good point. By the way, do you think that DCEU Superman is overrated? And
yes.
I just hate Superman in general, so yes.
It's actually pretty interesting you bring him up, because I saw a community post on YouTube where it was like, DCEU Superman solos the MCU. I'm like, no, he doesn't. Like,
no.
He solos a lot of it, but he doesn't solo the top tiers.
Yeah. Here's the thing with
it's like you're putting a planet buster against a multiversal threat, and you think he's gonna win. It's like no.
Yeah. I'm doing good.
Play Web of Shadows. I mean, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Web of Shadows. I think that's kind of overrated, but like it's still good. I've just got other games I want to play. Holy shit! Holy shit! I'm like literally nearly at the end of the game. Just got 3 missions left.
Here's my thing why I just don't like Superman. A lot of people might hate me for this.
The lobby seems busy. Is
you
everything
see,
okay?
I found out about Batman.
Temporarily vacate their units while
Yeah, we're just chilling.
Bro, I was just like talking about Superman. It was like, yeah, okay.
The CW Flash solo the MCU. Maybe. I think he has a better chance than Superman. For real.
Yes.
DCEU Superman versus MCU Hulk. Okay, that's one where man's a lot more varied, a lot more versatile.
Been coughing up a storm.
I personally think 2024 Wolverine beats DCEU Superman. Jesus. You should make that a community post and see how much hate you get.
I heard they'll let you up if you claim special.
The stream's dying?
Oh no, there was one person.
Stream's fine for me.
Let's go talk to security.
You'd be surprised. There was one person that said that and this is me. Well, even though I've said this, so Rip. Before I even go into this, how would you feel if Nightwing was in Kill the Justice League?
Need to get to the door without
Yeah, what about it?
Like, how would you feel if Nightwing was in it? Like, would you want him to kill Batman at the end, or like, how would you feel about it?
No, I wouldn't want him to kill Batman.
I know if
Yeah, I've had no issues with the stream on my alt account, but it's all good. Yeah, I just don't really. I think Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League story is just beyond repair. I don't really think.
I tried to rewrite the story so many times to the point where I'm just like, so here's the thing. Let's start off with the Batman situation.
Do you play any Ben 10 games?
Nightwing, Jason, and I think.
I would really love to play like Ben 10 games on stream, especially since there's quite a few good ones. But obviously, I know that a lot of my community probably wouldn't enjoy it, so you just gotta. I don't know. There's quite a few good ones though. Do you like the gameplay for this mission? I mean, I don't really like it. I just think it gets too much hate. Like it's just perfectly inoffensive.
And it's the best one in the game.
I mean, maybe. I prefer the Grand Central mission, but that's just me. Also, I need to address a misconception about Big Chill. Big Chill is not female. His race reproduces asexually. Yeah.
Okay. That's weird, because I thought that Big Chill was a girl.
I think Kevin takes the piss out of him. He's like...
Penthouse elevator.
He's like, yeah, you're never going to see your kids again, mommy. But, like, no...
Norman and Sable. Right on cue.
Yeah.
See, like, I can understand why you would say, I guess you could say... I totally understand why you would say that, like, Big Chill is, like, female, because obviously, like, Big Chill does kind of have, like, a feminine build, if you like.
Yeah, but he's not actually.
But, like, to be fair, though, that you could just chalk that up to, like, the skeleton. I'm gonna play a Ben 10 game, it'll be, like, Cosmic Destruction or something like that. Because, like, you have, like, all 10 aliens, you have, like, Arkham... you have Arkham Combat. I remember having a lot of fun with that game, personally. Could we talk about Venom versus Anti-Venom again? I feel like some of my points weren't properly addressed. Yeah, by all means, dude.
What is this thing?
Yeah.
By all means. Tell you what, whilst you're saying your points, I'm just gonna go for a piss and I'll go get a drink. I'll be right back.
I can answer the points and
Venom wins over Killer Croc. Yeah, facts. I'll be right back. I'm just going for a piss.
I can answer the points in some, Spidey. DCU Spider-Man versus, why did I say Spider-Man? DCEU Superman versus Hulkbuster. IMO Superman can take it. Since no morals are off, DCEU Superman wins fighting Hulkbuster. Now, if we're talking like if it's nano, like if we're talking like nanotech, then there's a difference behind that. Like there's like a difference for that. If we were supposed to say like, if we're supposed to say like, it was a nanotech Hulkbuster. That would be a different story. But yes, DCU Superman still sweet. Hey, John. Dante versus Kratos. Are we talking like Dante, like as in like Dante with like Devil May Cry 5 Dante, where he's at now? I would say Kratos still. Alright, my points are in the school fight, Venom was getting help from the symbiote army. This is canon as this was addressed through gameplay dialogue at multiple points, which is canon. Okay, so if it's canon through dialogue, then that would make sense. But at the same time, though, it's for the fact that there's like nobody. I'm not sure. Wait. Were there people inside? Like, were there people inside of that symbiote army? Because like we only get like a glimpse of that. I can see why it's canon though. Completely random. Phoenix. Who's your favorite member of the Espada and why? Mine's Ukiora because he's the best friend of Espada. I would have to say Nell. Because she was actually really good at holding out Ukiora as well. As well as she gave Ichigo some really good information on the Espada as he was going inside Wakemundo.
I have returned.
Or at least as he was going inside
Opening the window, just a little bit of fucking air in. Hello, Jen. How you doing? Then play Ben 10 Power Trip. You've said that already, dude, and I've said...
I'm not interested in gameplay
I'm not really interested in the reboot games. Stream's back, yeah. Dante vs Kratos. I mean, that's a hell of a lot closer than fucking Ashura or whatever.
Another thing... I'm over here answering Insomnia's question. Another thing through gameplay dialogue is Peter downing Venom at 2 points when you get rid of his shield.
Hold on. My points are in the school fight, Venom was getting help from the symbiote army. This is canon. Well, yeah, but you've also got to keep in mind at that point, he wasn't trying to kill, like, Peter. I don't think he was trying to kill Peter at all, to be honest.
Worried they might spot me.
Oh, and by the way, Bankai, I would say another one of my favorite Espadas is Stark.
I'm pretty sure they didn't really pop up. Well, again, you've got to keep in mind, when he uses... Well, okay, fair enough. No, I misread your question. Yeah, it's addressed in gameplay. Gameplay dialogue being canon. But you've also got to keep in mind that Venom wasn't trying to kill or, like, Peter. Like, at the school fight, he was still trying to capture him. Which is explained in the cutscene afterwards. Good, thanks, you got snacks. Ooh, what snacks do you have? We love snacks. Do you play Roblox? Yeah, I do. Sometimes. Sanitize, how you doing? I'm chilling. Cole McGrath from Infamous versus Insom Spider-Man.
This is an interesting one.
Like, that's one of those where I can kind of see it going either way.
This is
I mean, obviously I want Spider-Man to win, because fucking Spider-Man's superior, but...
This is a very interesting one. I would have to say Cole. Wait, did it say Cole from Infamous?
Yeah, you said Cole. Spectacular Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man, sure, fight me.
Yeah, Cole wins.
I do have a lot of bias towards the Spider-Man new animated series, like the MTV show. I do really like that one, but like I just think the Spider-Man animated series is better.
Yeah, Cole solos. Like if Cole gets a hand of negative power, he would solo.
Wait, hold on. I need to undo this somehow. I fucked up. Green Goblin versus Joker. Probably Joker. Like, I feel like Joker just does way more than...
Blueprint for the apartment. Tons of empty space right behind the wall with a family.
What's your Roblox usernames? Just the same as my fucking YouTube.
Oh wait, hold on a minute. Another point of Insom says another point of mine is if they were both holding back, if they were both going all out, it would probably be the same outcome.
Well, yeah, but like Venom, because you got to keep in mind, like Venom has help, but he's not trying to kill Peter.
He knows that Harry's in there and wants Peter to help. That's the reason why.
Puffer vs. Spider-Man. That's a mismatch.
So was Peter holding back versus Venom holding back and with help? Yeah.
I am fucking lost. I always struggle at this bit for some random ass reason. I don't really know. I keep forgetting how you open the damn doors.
You want to go up to the pad and just randomly just click it.
Seems to be pushing Oscorp.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this one bit of the mission just sucks. Yeah. Oh, I have to interact with this. Okay, fair enough.
As well as another thing too in Psalm Spidey, if Venom's holding back, like you have to keep in mind, like another thing and go well with that is like in the
it's this you have to interact with. I remember now.
Work order for a key padlock. Looks like he used Harry's
Wally West versus Archie Sonic. That's battle.
I was disappointed with the outcome. I mean, to be fair, yeah, you could argue Wally West beats Sonic. But again, the problem with fucking Death Battle is that they misrepresent both characters. So, like, yeah, you could easily argue Flash stomps, but, like, they fucked up the analysis in all of their things. It's like, it doesn't even matter. Hot take, DCEU's overrated. Yeah, true. Hulk versus Saitama, who wins? I mean, if you're looking at both at their peaks, then yeah, Hulk.
To make fun of him for calling her the prettiest mom.
Hey Angelo, how you doing, buddy? English or Spanish? I mean, I can't speak Spanish, so... I'm gonna say English, but, like, there's nothing wrong with either language.
Oh, wow, okay, this is a good one, Brandon. It seems it's unclear to me, was Peter holding back not to hurt Harry, or was Venom too much? And the only thing Peter could do was reason with Harry.
So, like, I think that's another thing that would make sense. If, like, Peter can't necessarily beat Venom, and, like...
He was gonna try to reason with the host then if he couldn't beat it.
Especially since Dr. Connors is like, yeah, you can't stop him, but you can stop the you can't save Harry, but you can stop the symbiote. So like,
yeah,
forcing them to separate would be a way of separating the symbiote.
Yeah. Peter was holding back not to hurt Harry.
Going alone. End of discussion.
Riff's idea for Puffer's nemesis, SpongeBob. Why? Why SpongeBob? That's such a random,
Norman's cure is ready.
Yeah, Angela, how you doing, buddy?
Lab it's at
It's good to have you.
Can you follow?
Not without alerting him. Somebody spiked Sable's coffee today. Her men are set on double secret probation alert.
Okay, then stay ready. I've almost got the location.
I love the idea that someone spiked Silver Sable's
Oh wow,
coffee.
you're lagging.
Huh? You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
What happened? The stream lag?
You were lagging a little bit in the call for a second.
Oh. Bruh. It do be like that.
Also, you do have to hold on a minute, Sable.
Throw the fucking lure then. Oh, it's RB. I fucking forgot it was RB. Good job, me. Alright, there we go. Oh. You coming in here?
Going with spider powers versus Batgirl, who wins? Just out of spite, I'm just gonna say Batgirl because of what happened recently.
Shit. English or Spanish? Like, who the fuck cares? Like, they're both just languages that exist. Like, who cares?
Peter was making it actively clear before the fight he didn't want to kill Harry. The fact that basically everyone was confident he could possibly do says a lot, yeah. So going off of context, given through the dialogue, Peter downed Venom 2 times and the fight lasted quite a bit, although Venom gained the upper hand in the end, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what... Well, yeah, as well, like, if you acknowledge that Venom gained the upper hand, then, yeah, that would suggest he's stronger.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's around here somewhere. Unfortunately for you, it is not. Whoever moves first is what... Creed, why are you saying stuff like... Why are you using gay as an insult? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dude?
What? How would have Logan fared against Deadpool and Wolverine from Deadpool and Wolverine versions? I don't know. That is the worst version of Deadpool.
Insomniac Spider-Man is equal to 616. No, he isn't. Do you want to give a reason why you think that?
Bingo.
It's a trick question, because if you bring up the Spider-Geddon or what have you, I'll just debunk it immediately. But yeah, by all means, go for it.
I mean, I still like the Spider-Man.
Well, like, I've got no issue. Like, even if you think the comics are canon, which is kind of iffy as to whether they are canon or not, but, like, even if you think they are canon, like, based on what we see in the fucking... in the comics, it's still clear that he's not equal to 616 at all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Potatoes, thank you for letting me know, because I actually really do like Ashley Dunn. She's a voice actor for,
Ashley Johnson. Yeah, Ashley Johnson, voiced, Gwen from Ben 10 as well.
Yeah.
Rift, have you read the Insomniac Spider-Man prequel novel? I've seen, Colin's video on it. It's pretty interesting.
I read all 3.
Devil's breath isn't a disease. Wow.
And interestingly enough about that prequel comic, it didn't end with, Peter's mind getting wiped.
That's what I liked about that comic. I read the recent Venomverse comic, and I think I know where Venom went.
Is this it?
Property with a ton of Sable protection, frequented
I
by
think it's
Dr.
Sable
Michael.
It's this one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it?
Nope.
No. Interact with it.
Some overlap.
Oh, that's not right. Wow. Oh, it's gonna be records. Yeah, I remember now. It's either commercial or records. I always forget which one. But, yeah.
Isn't that...
They stalemated in Ultimate. We've also... Well, no, but you've also got to factor in mind... If I can get my fucking teeth in. You've also got to factor in context. Insomniac Spider-Man was going all out, 616 was holding back. So, no, that would alone debunk the idea that they're equal.
What is this?
Because Insomniac was going all out because he believed that the power source would revive Uncle Ben and Aunt May. So, logically, he would be going all out, fighting quite literally for his parents' lives. And Insomniac, not Insomniac, 616 was holding back, and they were matched. So no, they weren't equal in the slightest. 616 is still stronger.
Oh, and plus, by the way, the superior Spider-Man feat from 616 doesn't count. The superior 616 feat doesn't count either, because that is a weakened superior Spider-Man.
Yeah, so like the other feat for like Spider Infinity or Spider-Geddon, sorry, of Insomniac fighting 616 and like not fighting 616, fighting Superior. That version of Superior Spider-Man is hilariously weakened compared to, like, normal Superior Spider-Man.
Norman and Otto, they started all this. They created Lee.
What's your IQ? Too high to be calculated.
Get this.
Oh, this is actually interesting. So,
I hate. This part of the game I hate.
No.
You can speedrun by going out to the hot tub.
Who's there? Oh no.
Or by going out to the pool.
Also, I've just realized something that's pretty funny. You know how people are like, oh, it makes no sense that Harry was able to break the glass of the container holding the symbiote. Literally, gravity was all it takes to break the glass in this game.
Hmm?
Didn't notice that before. Oh, I hope you don't have arachnophobia because we got a fucking naughty little spider there.
So overall, I have Peter equal or to superior or to or superior to Venom equal due to bearing really well to Venom in their first fight. Oh, he had help, and superior due to the results of the system.
Lot more.
Well, I don't have them equal in the slightest because it's like, because obviously Venom was able to. Wait, what? I'ma look away. Don't mind me. It's all good, bro. Don't worry. The first time I watched this, I was very squeamish. See, like, I also don't agree with that in the slightest because obviously later on in the games, like in the third fight, for example, Harry was resisting the influence of the symbiote. And we know for a fact, based on, like, Peter, for example... Well, not even Peter, like, we know from what Dr. Connors says, like, the reason why Venom is as strong as he is because they achieved perfect symbiosis.
Yeah.
And obviously perfect symbiosis was slowly weakening, as the fight went, oh, bollocks, tits and ass, move!
Just go through the
It's fine. They'll never find me. I'm playing prop hunt. They'll never see me. Fucking hell, I was like a ninja.
Did you know She-Hulk was originally going to appear in Deadpool and Wolverine was completely cut from the film? Now the actress of She-Hulk is currently throwing a fit over it? Yeah. It's like, no one wanted her to be in the movie. Like, is it called Deadpool, Wolverine, and She-Hulk? Think about the title for a second.
Sorry, I'm just like mad focusing. Oh, Lord above, Mary and Joseph. Go over there.
I heard something. Running a sweep.
Hasta la bye-bye, bitch. 616 Peter and Insomniac have the same... Wait, what? Oh, sorry, the chat just updated. I lost your message for a second. 616 Peter and Insomniac have the same durability. Insomniac durability scales to his AP. Well, no, because, like, even in their fight, like, 616 wasn't going all out. But Insomniac was.
Superior, yeah, superior. Wait, which time are we talking about 616? Or, like, are we talking, like... Okay, so 616 Superior was going all out, Insomniac was... I'm not sure.
No, Insomniac was going all out against 616. 616 was holding back.
Yeah. Plus, 616 didn't know if this was going to be a good Spider-Man or one that wasn't, or one that was holding back. At least from one.
I still have them equal due to the first fight. Well, I don't agree with that at all, because Venom in the first fight casually overpowers Anti-Venom. So, no, I would disagree. No, when they team up, they take the same amount of damage from the same attack. Well, if that's the case, then they're ridiculously inconsistent, then.
Oh wait, Ian just made a good point.
If that's the case, then I would just view it as an outlier for Insomniac, because again, consistently, he doesn't scale to 616 Spider-Man.
It's all so much to take in.
Oh, and by the way, Ian actually said that in the recent Venom comic, I don't know if you heard this, but Peter and Venom have achieved perfect symbiosis, and Venom is letting Peter.
Wait, when did 616 and Insomniac fight? In one of the comics.
I think it was it was Spider-Geddon. Or I think it was no, wait.
It could have been Spider-Geddon, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like Insomniac was going all out, and 616 was holding back, and they were kind of like stalemating.
And plus, that was a weakened body, because I know that some people bring up the weakened body, so I'm like, okay, cool, that's a weakened body. I know Superior Spider-Man whenever I see Superior Spider-Man.
So no, like, even if the comics are canon, it's like he doesn't really do much that proves he's on like the same tier as the comic characters. And besides, even if you want to play that game, it's like Toby has a couple of statements where you can whack him to 616 level.
There must be some way to reach Leonardo.
So like, I don't really like using the comics, the Insomniac comics, because it's still kind of like up in the air as to whether they're canon or not. Because you have some people say they are, others say they aren't.
I think the writers said they were.
Every single comic ends with basically it was all just a dream, likely because the writers aren't sure if it's canon or not, so they don't want to like say it's canon unless it like fucks up the game's like story.
Because here's the thing. This is what I think I mentioned to say.
Who are you talking to? My conscience. Rift, have you seen spoilers for Spider-Man 2? I mean, Spider-Man 2 is already out. Do you mean the DLC?
What about Insomniac Venom beating Noel? Insomniac Venom never beat Noel. Noel wanted him to be his right hand.
Yeah, I don't agree that any symbiote would beat Null, to be honest.
Yeah. And another reason why this host was another reason why
have you played Spider-Man 2 before? Yeah, of course I have.
This is just something that's actually in the comic. Noel was way more interested in Insomniac Venom because he wasn't edgy.
I said, fine, let me in and I'll stay there. They pointed their guns at me, ran me off like a criminal.
So he already sensed that there was like a stronger host in there without it being the same.
I promise you, I'll bring it to the attention.
See, like another. So yeah, like, and that's kind of another thing. I know Angela, if you're the same guy from my TikTok, which I think you are, were you the same person who said that I think it was, were you the same person who said that Toby gets cooked by like literally every Insomniac villain? Or was that someone else? Someone said that and I was like, bruh, you really think he's gonna lose to fucking Kingpin? But yeah, like, I do think that all three live-action Spider-Man beat Insomniac, to be honest. If you use like No Way Home stuff.
Open it. Ooh, hold on a minute.
Insomniac Venom scales to 616 Thor, I believe, due to him killing multiple dragons. No, that's not. No. Sorry, dude.
Ooh. Finicky Forever just said if he was in charge of Spider-Man 2, he would have just taken away the Spider-Verse side mission and have Spider-Geddon be canon.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the thing. It's like the Spider-Verse side mission is kind of what fucked over the like made me doubt that the fucking
game's canon.
Yeah. Like that's kind of the thing. Like if they didn't have that side mission, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough. Like the comics are canon. Because like I've got no issues with them being canon. It's more so just, well, that's bad. I love how that guy just.
Angel said he was the one.
No, I was the one who said that Kraven slams him. Yeah, I disagree with that. I mean, if we're going off of like game feats, like not going over like comics, then I think Toby bodies him. And also going over your point, one of the things that you said, Why do you think it's not canon due to the memory erasing thing? Because them erasing the memories and being like, oh, it was all a dream, like, they can get away with it and say it, like, it like, doesn't contradict the canon. But if anything, it also proves that, why would they need to make the characters forget it if it was, like, intended to be canon? Like, wouldn't they just make the characters remember the events?
I think it's just because of the fact that they know that it would mess with the canon, and they would probably go to someone and just say, okay,
well, no, but if everyone was on the same page, it wouldn't mess with the canon. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If everyone was like working, if everyone was in agreement that the comics would be canon, they wouldn't need to just like make them forget the fucking thingamajigs. I just lost all my health in a split second. Bear me a sec.
I would say, like, if they're gonna keep doing that, that would make it canon. That's my only issue.
Well, no, like, I think if it was canon, or if it was intended to be canon, they wouldn't be like, oh, it was all a dream kind of thing. Because it's like, they don't do that with the fucking 616 comics.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's because they took that from, like, a Power Rangers episode or whatever. Because there was a Power Ranger, wait, Rip, have you seen Power Rangers at all?
Have I seen what?
Have you seen Power Rangers at all?
Power Rangers, yeah.
Okay,
We've literally talked about Power Rangers on...
I don't know if you've seen this episode.
Whoa, I'm getting the shit kicked out of me. Hold on. Yeah, which episode?
Have you seen SPD? Like, have you seen the SPD, like, Dino Thunder episode?
SPD, yeah.
Okay, so I think they do that. Okay, so I think they do that on purpose, so it kind of works like that, where, they wipe, like, the whole entire team's memory. I think it's like that, to be honest.
We should be on the same team.
So that way, whenever they get back to their own reality, it's like, okay, so, who are you? Who are these people? And I'm just like, okay, so, anyways, so they erase, like, what happened. So they, like, erase what happened because they know they're gonna remember it. And after that, once they go back to their own universe, it's like, okay, so, back to what I was doing.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Well, no, I would point out as well that usually when they do it with Power Rangers, it's usually like at a different point in their careers. So, like, for example, in the Wild Force ones, when the Time Force Rangers returned, it wasn't like the Time Force Rangers were like older, and it takes place like after the events of Time Force.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't have an issue with it there because it's like it's later on in the character's career. Like, it wouldn't affect shit, you know?
Inside this building right now, and he's gonna kill him if we don't do something.
But I just think it's remarkably...
Each other.
I just think it's remarkably, like, stupid that, like, you can have, like, Insomniac Spider-Man in the comics take hits from literal gods, but then you look in, like, the games and it's like, oh, he gets his ass handed to him by, like, peak humans. It's like, I just think it's so dumb. Like, I think that's, if anything, like, that's the thing that confirms to me that the comics aren't canon. Just the inconsistency in the power levels. Like, it's just way too fucking off.
Okay, now that's understandable.
Like, even if you make the argument that, like, oh, the comics are canon, it's like the characters are just way too fucking different in terms of strength. And like the argument of upscaling doesn't even work, because you... Like, for example, with No Way Home, you can argue that the characters were upscaled, because there's a lot of evidence supporting it. But, like, with like, the Insomniac games, you just have to be like, oh, they're upscaled. Why? Oh, trust me, bro. It's like, that's not really concrete evidence.
Yeah. The Insomniac Venom comic was made way after the game. That is very true. And plus, there's a scene, like, and I'm pretty sure Insom Spidey knows this. But Insom Spidey, you know that scene where the Venom, where the comic starts off, and you just see Insomniac Venom there. A lot of people don't understand this. Right after that scene, he went to 616 and came back.
Don't let it control you.
Speaking of Time Force, did you know that the Quantum Ranger also versed Virgil? Really? Cool.
Sorry, I love it.
Time Force was the best season of Power Rangers. In my opinion, anyways.
I don't know, I would say Jungle Fury was better.
Oh, Jungle Fury was fantastic as well, yeah. But, like...
Here's my only issue with Time Force, okay? And this is probably my only issue. I really do like the Red Ranger. Keep in mind, like, my only favorite characters in every single Power Ranger show has literally just been Red Rangers. It's just for the fact that right after I saw the Quantum Ranger, I was just like,
his anger.
why do I feel like he should be more of the leader and you should be
Well, the difference between Wes and
Eric.
Yeah, the difference between Wes and Eric is like, yeah, you could argue Eric's stronger, but Wes is like a natural leader.
Yeah. That's probably the only thing I can give like credit to. I would say so far, like I would say like SPD. This is the reason why I actually do like SPD more. You could tell like the relationship between Sky and Jack was just a little bit more interesting. Because like
really,
Sky was upset. Here's my reason for why. Okay.
I mean, to be fair, they weren't. To be fair though, it was a different relationship. Like Sky wasn't. It wasn't like a romantic relationship. It was more so like a partner.
Yeah, and another reason too is SPD and Time Force connect. And you probably know this too. Wes is Sky's dad.
I was trying to help.
So, I guess whenever Sky found out that Jack was going to be the Red Ranger, he got upset because he wanted to be Red Ranger more than Jack. Because like you have to know, like when he found out that Jack was, it caught him off guard.
I'll never look at the Wild Force Red Ranger the same way again. If you know, you know. I'm guessing the actor's got in some shit.
Yeah.
Joy. I still can't believe that fucking Jason Lee Frank. I can't believe he's passed away. That's insane. Very tragic.
Yeah. Here's the thing, every single time now, like whenever I like, and I've never watched Mighty Morphin because like I know him from Dino Thunder.
Yeah.
But it was just like whenever he was the Black Ranger, it was like, how do I feel? I was like, oh my god.
Who's Jason Lee Frank? Oh, he voiced his Tommy Oliver. So like the Green Ranger, the White Ranger, the Red Ranger in Zeo, the Red Ranger in Turbo. The fucking Black Ranger in Dino Thunder, yeah. He's basically been... He's like the MVP of, Do you mean Jason David Frank? Yeah, that could be who I mean. My bad. Yeah, that could be who I mean. My bad.
Yeah. But, like, here's the thing, like, I didn't even know who he was, because, like, I was like, okay, so wait a minute. And I was like, hold on a minute, never mind. Because I saw, because, like, I was watching Turbo for the first time, like, just the movie, and I was like, oh my gosh, he's a Red Ranger. Okay, this is better. And after I see him as the Black Ranger...
Yeah, Turbo wasn't... I didn't like Turbo. In Space was a much better one for the for that specific roster.
Yeah. Here's the thing with me, like, I tried watching In Space. I tried watching Space. I just didn't really get into it. I tried watching Lost Galaxy. It was okay.
Oh, I think In Space was better than Lost Galaxy. Lost Galaxy was a bit fucking... Well, I just didn't really like... I didn't really like any of the Rangers. Like
yeah, that's the only issue with that.
Because, like, fucking, I can't even remember the name of the Red Ranger. It's not Carter, that's Lightspeed Rescue. What was he called?
You mean Andros?
No, that was In Space. Lost Galaxy.
I forgot his name too. I want to be honest.
I can't remember his. That just shows how memorable he is. I can't remember his bloody name. Yeah, the only Ranger that I really liked from In Space was the Yellow Ranger, and the only reason I liked her was just because she was different. She was literally like an alien kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think Lightspeed Rescue was really good.
You can walk away.
Yeah.
Just because of how grounded it was.
Yeah.
Like the fucking Megazord was like a train. I love that.
For me, like I would have to say, because keep in mind, like I stopped watching like in the middle of me watching Samurai. I couldn't watch Samurai anymore. Like I tried, I just couldn't watch it anymore.
Yeah, I understand that. It's different.
I feel it's not that it's different. It's like I didn't really like any of like the Rangers at all. It's just like, okay, so I made it to Super Samurai, and out of nowhere, Jaden has a sister, and I'm like, hold on a second. And I was like, wait, hold on a second. So you mean to tell me that you had another?
It's a big deal.
I actually met Jason. Yeah, like the actors. Some of like the old actors are like really nice. Like Jason, I just got fucking sniped. The actor who plays Wes was also like a really nice actor. He's at like Comic-Con or Morphicon or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Martin Lee.
And two, this is the only reason why I'm probably gonna already know where this is going. Here's my next reason as to why I didn't like it. The Red Ranger's supposed to master the stealing power, if I'm not wrong. Why do we have another Red Ranger doing the stealing? Why do we have another Red Ranger trying to do a stealing power? Or trying to learn it, is my question.
See, like, I think the only time I actually really enjoyed, like, the quote-unquote Red Ranger learning something was in Jungle Fury, because it literally made sense. Like, he was, because he was less experienced than the other Rangers, so it kind of made sense. Like, the only reason he was the Red Ranger was, like, either due to raw power or just action, or like, events beyond his, like, control.
It had to, well, for Casey, it was just raw power.
Yeah. And like, there's even an arc where like, fucking Theo and Lily, they get like the master stripes, but like he doesn't. Like he has to like earn them.
Yeah, I think that was. Here's my reason because I think it's because
I'm really sorry if anyone in chat doesn't like Power Rangers. We're just kind of like talking about it.
I think it's because Casey just had. I think it's because like he didn't get a strike because they were afraid of his raw powers. I think.
Yeah.
So to speak. Because they were kind of looking at him as like the way that they were looking at Daichi for some reason, which I'm like.
It's. Yeah, I just really liked a couple of them had really good arcs. Like I liked Wes's arc, how he was kind of like a spoilt brat at the start, and then he was like a full-on fucking hero towards the end.
Yeah.
And also, I have no idea what Power Rangers is. No, it's okay, dude. Don't worry about it.
I do have a question about this because, like, I finished all the Time Force. I finished all the Time Force like probably like 4 years ago. If that's the case, then wouldn't it? If that's the case, so from what I can remember, Jen liked Wes, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that affect her timeline then? Because like,
fucking,
she lost her. Because like her.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Because like, what does that affect the whole entire, like, would that affect that timeline then? Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't get solved at the end.
See, like, another thing Insomniac Spidey with, like, the Venom thing is that, like, even with both Spider-Men working together and, like, beating the crap out of him, like, he still didn't go down. You also have, like, MJ providing, like, sonic grenades and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't really see... I just don't really like the idea of, like... So, for example, whenever you have a 1v3, I never really like the idea of one of those three being stronger, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And another thing, too, is just like Price has said, if you really look at everything and every single feat, if Peter and Miles aren't armed with the weaknesses, yeah, Venom wins.
I think as well, that's part of the reason why Peter lasted as long as he did, was just because anti-Venom.
Yeah.
Because you gotta keep in mind, Peter, anti-Venom should have all of Mr. Negative's power. And the black suit literally couldn't even touch Negative.
Yeah.
So, like, I do think that would play a massive role in him, like, being as effective as he was.
Yeah.
Look on your face.
It's actually pretty interesting, like, the attention to detail. If you look at, like, Norman's goggles, you can actually see, like, reflections and stuff.
Ready for
your Spider-Man vs. Sinister Six. Symbiote Spider-Man solos unless he's near negative.
Yeah, I think Symbiote Spider-Man beats the Sinister Six. I think base Spider-Man would lose to the Sinister Six, but, like, I think Symbiote would have no issues.
Yeah. Sort of how Miles evolved Venom, how he is very strong. Hey. The thing is with Miles' evolved Venom is he was near negative. And another thing too is he needs a hospital. And I'm pretty sure in the comics and stuff like that, Miles gets his power from emotion.
Yeah, so like how Miles' evolved Venom is how he's very strong. Well, yeah, but like Miles is also able to like contend with Venom in strength. Like when, like during, like for example, during the tug of war to like grab the meteor. It's like, and like yeah, Venom was slowly overpowering him, but like Miles still contended with Venom in strength. So like it's not just the hacks that like makes up the difference.
Me, mostly.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been a while, but I'll do my best. I'll need masks,
Hey, Loki, this is
gloves,
me
whatever
walking
you have
in
to
with
sterile.
Sable Loki. Nah, I'm joking.
I'd also point out that, like, at multiple points in that fight, Venom knocked Anti-Venom unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like when he was growing wings and he was just gripping Peter really hard.
Yeah, he was.
Get your mind out the gutter. Like Peter just passed out. So like,
yeah.
Do you prefer Venom as an anti-hero or a villain? Depends on the adaptation. It's like I really like Spectacular, where he's like a villain. But I really like the animated series where he's like an anti-hero to an extent. I think it just depends on like how how they're portrayed. To be honest.
Miles versus Sinister Six, Miles solos.
I still stand by what I said about Norman, how he's never really likable. Well, yeah, I don't think he's likable in the first game, but in the second game, I think he is. Because, like, he's desperately trying to find a cure for Harry and just failing. You can see, like, him breaking down and stuff.
I'm surprised he didn't have a mental breakdown at all.
And, like, yeah, obviously, like, he kind of does, like, the asshole thing where, like...
They say she could go with
He does, like, the asshole thing and just, like, puts all his blame on Spider-Man. But, like, for most of, like, the game, he is, like...
Where are you going?
He's trying to like find a cure for Harry, and like even when Harry becomes Venom and like Venom's like looking into Norman's face, he's like, "We are literally what you wanted, strong, like cured. Is that not what you wanted?" And like,
Peter helped build those arms, remember? If anyone can find
I think it's, if anything, I think it shows good character, not necessarily development for Norman. Like maybe that's not the right word, but like I think it just shows that he's more than just like a stereotypical arsehole. Because like,
yeah,
even with, because like technically Harry, oh the fucking spider, I hate it. I hate spiders like that, where it's as though they're just dragging their body across the floor because the body's so huge. Hate it. Hate it. No, because like Because like even when yeah, character depth, yeah, that's a better way of saying it. Well, like technically Harry is cured, but like Norman's like, yeah, like you can't be bonded to the alien. It's like it's not what we want.
The symbiote forced itself to bond with Harry just to get out of the.
I still Peter was holding back, I'm pretty sure. Wait,
What is this one? I have a question. About Avengers Endgame. How does Captain America fix the timeline if the timeline just split off when changed?
That means I can just
he went back to go put the Infinity Stones in there, like.
It's kind of like what Bruce. It's kind of like what Bruce said. He was like, "We can return the stones at the exact moment they were taken, so chronologically they never left." It's time travel bullshit, but it works.
Yeah, we're.
At the very least, until Phase 4 fucked everything up.
Yeah.
I just realized the spider looks different in the remastered version. Well, yeah, because like you know, it's probably got like more textures on like the hairs.
Right.
Peter was holding back against Venom. Yeah, no, but Venom was holding back against Spider-Man as well. Well, for some of the fight, anyways.
Peter was holding back against Venom. Venom was a synced up version of the character. Or at least Insomniac Venom was a synced up version of the character, and Venom was fighting Miles because he saw it as Pete holding him back, so he wanted to kill him.
Because obviously, like, because obviously he brought because obviously, like, he brought Peter to the school because he was like, yeah, this is where we became best friends, and now this is where we become brothers. So, like, at that point, they were still trying to, like, get Peter to, like, be on their side, so to speak.
I am sorry.
So
It's
close to
even
being
said
good
through
news.
dialogue, too.
Indeed. I will miss you and your bizarre witticism, Spider-Man.
Because it's like, cause here's the thing, it's like what the director said, he's like, okay, so... Because, like, with the whole entire Hero of the World thing, the director said okay, so hey, I'm gonna do this thing. But if you don't, if you refuse to, he said, hey, I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna need you by my side, which is what Harry wanted was that Peter by his side.
Right. Do we do the end of the game, chat? We're there. The third act of the game is so fucking short. Jesus. I feel like when Harry became Venom for the first time, Venom was in full control. It wasn't until Venom killed Kraven that Harry woke up and regained control. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I see it.
Honestly, I think they were both in sync.
I don't think they were in sync, because obviously, like, as soon as Venom kills Kraven, Harry, like, is disgusted by those actions.
React to Danko.
React to Danko. Alright, just for that, we're finishing the game. Just for that comment. No. Oh, the advanced suit looks so good. I love that suit so much. No, Danko. No. This is what a certain someone thinks to that idea.
A little creation of my own.
But I really do think, like, whenever it came to Harry being Venom, like, Harry was like, hey, I want to heal the world with... He's like, hey, I want to heal the world with you, Peter. But if you don't... And he said, like, Harry, like, at that moment, like, Harry needed Peter's help, so Harry wanted to help Peter, and Peter was refusing, so Harry was like, and Venom was like, okay, cool, so, if you don't want to, then, well, I'm gonna have to kill you then.
He's vibrating with excitement. Final boss time, buddy. What's your opinion on time travel impacting lore? It depends on how it's implemented as well, because like some verses do it better than others.
Wait, have Puffer beat Doc up.
Oh god, how am I gonna do that? How am I gonna do that? I'm gonna have to position him on the control. No, that's not gonna work. He sits on the buttons. I kind of need those buttons, so... Yes, you.
And once again, we have live footage of Mayor Osborn being held captive on the roof of Oscorp Tower.
Oh my god. It's not stopping. Actually,
this game looks gorgeous. Like, this is one of the best looking games I've ever seen in my life.
The world will know the truth before they...
Like, look at that lighting. It looks so good.
Tell them what you did.
Sorry guys, I gotta go. Yeah, no worries, dude.
Everything you have is built on lies! Lies!
Plot twist, his arms work long enough and Otto goes splat. Sometimes I wonder if Spider-Man Remastered does better graphics than Spider-Man 2. I think it does, to be honest. For the most part. Like, there's a couple of exceptions, but like, holy shit, this game looks good.
Okay. The truth is, you were only ever worth a damn.
I think Spider-Man PS5 has like better like facial expressions, maybe. Better like animations and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, this game looks gorgeous. Like, look at Otto's face. You can literally count the fucking pores on his face. Like, the amount of detail is incredible.
Right?
Like, yeah, even though it's clearly not real, it looks fucking real. Like, even the raindrops, it just looks so good. Alright, guys, fuck off with that.
Give me the anti-serum! Otto, you've worked your whole life to help people. Please.
Okay.
You're fighting the wrong man. But have it your way.
Whoa!
We don't have much time! Please!
I'll turn over the anti-serum
Dunk.
when Osborn pays for his crimes!
Oh, hi. I just stare into his face for a second. Donk. shooting sticky stuff into the faces of grown men.
Just give me enough playing.
Woo! This looks so fucking stupid.
Gotta move.
Bro, if I flawless the final boss, could you imagine?
People are dying. They need the anti-serum now. I will cure the city after I bring down Osborn.
Spy down, in fact. How much fucking web do you need? Uh-oh.
Let me save the city. Then we can do whatever you want. Give me the anti-serum.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
I promise Osborn will face charges. Liar. Just like Osborn.
Come on.
Nothing but lying.
Oh! Come on.
Enough of this.
Huh.
I'm here.
No. Huh. Come on.
Oh my god, I hate
First phase, flawless. Let's go, boys.
Wait, did you go flawless?
Flawless, didn't take damage at all. Let's
Wait,
fucking...
are you trying to do no damage?
I was trying to do it flawless. I was tryharding so much. You've no idea how happy I am. Oh, I've got the second phase. Bro, if I take damage in the second phase, I'm actually pissed. The second phase is so easy.
Oh my gosh, your screen.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The screen is just so fucking dumb. Just ruins the fucking immersion, because all there is just emojis flying everywhere. It's so stupid.
Oh my god. I won't let you win.
So a certain someone's not happy with you guys.
This means too much to me. Not more than it means to me.
Woo! TASM 1 reference. Whee! Oh, this is so damn cool! Why is this one of the best games? Alright, come on chat, phase 2. Can we do it? Flawless.
Try to do flawless on damage.
Gadgets are ruined. Can't you see all the people you're hurting?
Oh yeah, I forgot I've got no webs in this phase. He broke my web shooters. No more sticky stuff for you, my friend. I love the new animations as well for dodging. Like, he just slides down the building. No damage run or I'm unsubbing. Oh good, Jesus. The stakes are high.
Then I guess you'll have to save yourself.
Get off me, you fucking...
You were my hero.
Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh shit! I'm so anxious.
I hate that you're making me do this.
I'm so anxious. Die!
We were going to change the world.
I think I've done it. Is that it? That's the end of the fight, right? The rest of it's just a cutscene.
No, you didn't.
No, the rest. No, that's it.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah, that's it. The rest of it's just a cutscene. Yeah, we just no-hit the final boss. You're welcome.
Well, that was easy. I think that you were going to say. I can beat the whole entire game like with no damage, except for with like a certain move that Og does. I've never seen him do that specific move before.
You what, sorry?
If you want to change.
There's only one move that Og does that completely just shuts me down, because like I figured this out whenever I was playing on Ultimate, like just base Ultimate, like regular Ultimate. Apparently he does this move that you can't dodge.
I couldn't
Yeah.
agree more. No!
you can just see the blood splattering off him. Holy shit.
The anti-serum.
Could you imagine if Peter missed and just like fucking nosedived into the pavement?
I'll just nosedive into this.
I'm so happy that I can't see those emojis on my actual screen. That would be so trippy.
Do you have any? Well, I mean, mine are always on.
Being serious, how did Ock survive that fall? Fiction.
I've worshipped you.
Plus, as well, like he fell on his back, and like the arms probably took the damage.
The way you never gave up.
That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others. Even if they don't appreciate it, we have to do what's best for those beneath.
They should have had a QTE here, you can fuck up. Yeah, true.
No, you're wrong. You are everything I wanted to be.
I love this cutscene.
You just threw it away.
It just makes me... I've just played it so many times, like, this cutscene doesn't make me cry anymore. The Aunt May one might, but this one doesn't.
I see that now.
Oh, yeah.
The neural interface affected my mind.
I can't wait to do Spider-Man 2, though, because that's going to make me cry 100%.
Oh, no, if you do mods, because, like, I'm hoping the mods are insanely on that. Because, like, I really want the mods to be great.
Do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help.
No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms! I'll be trapped in this useless body! Please, Peter. That wasn't me.
It's actually so perfect how the white emblem underneath matches the gold emblem on top. I love it. The detail is so damn good. It's also pretty crazy that Peter's technically got 2 suits of armor on, yet Otto could still match him. It's fucking crazy. Look, those arms are insane.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Peter.
Even when it hurts like hell.
Peter, where are you going? Peter? Peter!
Jesus, that scream. The voice acting in these games is so good, honestly. Oh god, it's the... Here we go.
Like, you're gonna hear, like, here's my... Well, you already know this dialogue already. But, like, you know my reason as to why I think that's good.
Yeah, like, look at the advanced suit now. Like, it is fully fucking red.
Yeah.
It's still viable. We'll need the entire...
Like, just in some lighting, it looks orange.
How long will that take?
A few hours.
Holy shit, I swear, like, every single time it's like, it lags behind. Okay.
What if we use it to cure someone right now?
Then there won't be enough to cure the others. I'll give you a few minutes.
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
Fuck.
You knew?
It's that one line and the music.
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I'm so proud of you. And Ben, you too. All the people you've saved.
I don't know what to do.
Yes, you.
Fuck. voice acting's so good.
That's what was gonna happen in 3 though. Rip.
Yeah.
You think what's gonna happen? Well, I can't really say. Well, we already know what's gonna happen in 3. But I do have a question though. Is there a way, like, are you gonna mod Spider-Man 2?
I might do.
Cause like I want to see what mods you can come up with. Cause like I've tried to mod my version on PC, I just can't do it because my PC might crash.
I could ruin all of your days by just making it so that the bot prevents spam. Either that, or I could just remove the fucking overlay. One of the two.
No, don't remove the emote overlay. I need it.
The funny thing is that it's not even tanking the performance anymore. That's the hilarious thing. So, like, you guys trying to deliberately fuck me up, and it's not even working. That's the funny part. Do you play the Jedi Survivor games? No, I don't, actually.
Oh, they're on PC.
They are on offer, though, quite often. So, maybe I'll try it. I didn't cry, but I came damn close. Fuck it. It's such a powerful scene. Jesus. But it's such a good scene. All good things come to an end. It's like my 10th playthrough of this game.
Oh no, trust me. I played the game like 11 times. Like when Spider-Man 2 was coming out. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, he mad. He very mad. He's very mad.
So?
Hi.
We were so close.
Mary Jane Watson?
The No Way Home copies Aunt May's scene.
I knew you could do it.
What about you? Find a job yet?
I just hate the killing.
I'll be right with you, honey. Thank you.
No, I just don't really like that scene.
Maybe a career change.
What?
The Aunt May getting killed in No Way Home.
Well, I mean, it wasn't really much of a surprise to me that she was gonna die because I was like, okay, so there's no Uncle Ben, so I'm gonna make a prediction. Aunt May is gonna die.
You're a scientist. A good one.
Yeah, the last project I
Like,
worked on, I created a monster octopus that almost
that was
destroyed the
me,
city.
Rip.
Yep.
Every single time, like, because here's the thing, like, in Homecoming, and this may sound crazy, but in Homecoming, like, I was like, okay, so there's no Aunt May.
I mean, you do make a hell of a...
So who's next? Who's gonna die sooner or later?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, like, half of my mind was thinking that they weren't gonna do it, but I was like, well, they're gonna have to do it eventually.
Crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh. You know, you can always stay at my place.
Stan Lee has the best model. Yeah, absolutely. Superior Spider-Man for Spider-Man 3. If you think they're gonna do Superior Spider-Man, you guys are gonna be hella disappointed.
I do want to.
I mean, everybody knows my idea on it. I think they're gonna do it.
They aren't gonna do it.
I mean, they can't though, cause like, see, like, I like what you and JP said though. Here's the thing, like, well, here's the thing, I do agree with you on that, but like, there's ways that they can make it work.
No.
I mean, you don't think that Harry could? You don't think that could take control and have his could take control of Harry and have his suit from the Ultimate and have his final form Ultimate suit from his final form from Ultimate Spider-Man?
Well, why would he even do that? Like, at that point, he may as well just use his own suit.
That is true. My only reason why is because Norman wouldn't want to harm his own son, and Peter wouldn't want to hurt Harry.
I love how you guys just haven't noticed yet.
What?
Like, fucking 5 minutes ago, I just disabled the overlay and just no one fucking noticed. Like, everyone's spamming emotes, but no one noticed that I disabled it.
Okay,
like, take a look at your screen once in a while? I think they'll
Like-
take aspects from it. I don't think they're gonna do it at all. Like, I just flat out don't think they're gonna do it.
It depends. They've taken like a lot of stuff from Superior Spider-Man for the writing for the game. Like Doc Ock's, like Octavius Industries is actually like a reference to Parker Industries.
But it's like, I just don't think they're gonna do the Superior Spider-Man arc, because it's like, that's not... There's just way too many factors that would have to change for that to be a case.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Otto has no interest whatsoever in biology in that regard. In fact, he, like, flat out hates it because of, like, Otto. Not Otto, because of Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
So, like, I just flat out don't think they're gonna do it.
What if they do try it? Wait, what if they do though?
Well, it's like, who are they gonna take over? It's like, it would make no sense for him to take over Harry, because Harry's dead. Or he's dying, rather.
Miles?
Like, he's not gonna take over Miles, because he's, like, the MVP of, like, the verse at this point. They're not gonna take over Silk, because... Well, aside from anything else, she's underage, it'd be a bit sus, but also,
Well, the thing with Miles and the thing is with Ock taking over Miles, like...
Plus, Otto...
Ock just knows that there's, like, a new Spider-Man.
Well, no, but he
That's
has no idea that it's Miles. And also,
Yeah.
like, Otto's main beef is with Peter. And, like, with Norman. So, like, Miles doesn't even fit into that. And he's not gonna take over... I don't think he's gonna take over Peter, either.
Yeah. I don't see that either, but here's my... Well, my reasoning is, like... It could be a No Way Home situation where,
Did Martin Lee
it could
die?
be like a No Way Home.
No, Martin Lee's at the, raft.
Martin no longer has his powers, so yeah, he's just a regular guy.
So he's probably at Riker's now at the end of Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, he has no powers, he's a regular guy now.
In the end credit scene for Spider-Man 2, the shadows of his glasses makes a Spider-Man mask shape. What, do you mean like a circle?
Nah, like it actually makes like the Spider-Man mask shape.
Well, yeah, that could mean like 1,000,001 things. It doesn't mean they're gonna do Superior Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It could just mean he's focused on beating Spider-Man, he's focused on, like, being a villain again. Could be anything.
Yeah.
He could make Peter clones. No, he wouldn't.
So, here's the thing. If
Literally the main criticism Spider-Man 2 got was how, like, the story and, like, how, like, bullshitty it was and, like, how much stuff was going on. Do you really think they're gonna add, like, 2 more Spider-Men or, like, clones to the fucking verse? In one game? Like, no, of course they aren't.
Well, and 2, another
Especially-
reason why nobody liked the story anymore
Especially
is the fact
since-
that they're painting it.
Especially since you've got to keep in mind, Spider-Man 3 is the last game. Do you really think they're going to introduce, like, fucking 3 new Spider-Men, including Silk, to the verse if it's going to be the last game?
Hey, so Pete? Yeah.
That's why I'm like, please set her up at a post credit. That's the reason why I'm like, set her up at a post credit. It'll be fine.
Well,
As well, they're not going to do Superior Spider-Man because it's the last game. Aren't we getting that woman Spider-Man? What do you mean, Silk? I mean, we could. Like, Cindy Moon's in the game, but, like, that's not even confirmed.
you know, you're at that age where your body starts to
At least I
change.
don't think it is.
And so
Like,
you
I
may-
really think you guys need to just calm down with the, fucking Superior Spider-Man thing. I just don't think it's going to happen.
I mean, I want... Here's the thing, like...
Better that I just, I showed you.
As much as I really think they aren't gonna do it, with Miles there and with Ock saying like he might take an interest in for the fact that Miles has abilities aside from Peter's normal abilities, he'd be like, okay, yeah, I want to swap minds with this one. He has powers and I want to torture Peter.
I mean, wait, what?
Like, Ock could torture Peter by taking over Miles' body since Miles has powers. He could use that, like, that can make him even more deadly.
I mean, they wouldn't reveal Cindy Moon if they weren't making her Spider-Woman. Okay, well, look at all the characters in this game. It's like we know that Mysterio exists, but we don't fight him at all as Peter. It's like they introduced Miles Morales, but he didn't become Spider-Man until the very next game. It's like, it's not guaranteed to happen. You know? It's like... I want a Miguel O'Hara boss fight in a DLC.
No.
You're gonna be very disappointed, guys. I honestly hate Miles as Spider-Man. Oh Jesus, here we go. Go on, why do you hate Big Mac McGinnis?
Go on. Go on.
Why do you hate Big Mac McGinnis? I forgot. See, that's another reason I can't wait for Spider-Man 2, just because I get to use both the nicknames in the same game. We've got the Inhuman Spider-Manster. The music build-up for the Cindy scene is what leads me to believe that. I mean, introducing one spider character is enough. If they introduce fucking 3, then I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, that's the only issue. But then again, though, like, we know that there's gonna be, like, a time skip. Because, like, they like the time skip each game.
If they do a time skip so that Silk is 18 and Peter's, like, what, 27? It's like, that would still be not very sus. That would still be very sus, sorry.
A lot of people like doing time skips, though.
I don't mind time skips. Because, I mean, it works, but, like...
Yeah,
it's gotta be believable
like, they
still.
just put in comics to actually, like, put everything in place.
It's like if you time skip into the far future where Peter's, like, fucking, I don't know. He's got, like, cyborg arms, then, yeah, that's probably a bit far.
Yeah, that's the only issue with that. Here's my reason as to why I would just say, like, the No Way Home stuff can work. Okay, why did I just full screen my Twitter account? Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I want it to be like Miguel and Peter first meet and Miguel gets pissed because Peter told him finders keepers, referring to the spider bots. That would be so shit. Like, you literally almost described a fantastic boss fight. If, like, Miguel tries recruiting Insomniac Spider-Man into the Spider Society, Insomniac says no, and then they fight. Like, that would make more sense. Like, I think...
Oh, and
I mean,
plus,
I'm not saying it would work, but it would make more sense, at least.
Plus, that would go against canon because he would see a Miles and he would be like, how are you not dead? There's a Miles here. Like, wouldn't that go with canon? Because, like, Miguel doesn't like Miles. Well, Miguel doesn't like for the fact that...
Yeah, it's the ultimate Joker treatment. Or the synthetic man treatment.
So, like, if Miguel sees that, he's gonna be like, so why is there a Miles in your universe and you're not dead? That would be the first thing. Oh, Potatoes, Rep, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Potato said if Silk and Peter do the thing like in the comics, Peter would be in jail.
Uh-huh. Well, if she's underage, then yeah, she would. Yeah, he would.
He only specifically hates Across the Spider-Verse Miles for being canon killer to 1610. Yeah. But the thing is though, like with Insomniac, Peter, if we do, here's the thing with Insomniac's Peter, that's part of the reason. Well, that's actually part of the reason why I'm like, so why did Insomniac choose to side with 2099 if he has a Miles on his Earth?
See, like, I would just much prefer a simple game. Like, in terms of plot, like... I'd be perfectly happy if there was no multiversal shit happening. I think it'd be cool if that was just a one-off, like a reference.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's pretty obvious that, like, Norman's gonna be the main villain, like, we're gonna have Otto as potentially a secondary villain. We may have, there's, like, a couple of other guys, like, maybe Chameleon and a few others, but, like, I think it would really work if it was, like, a more simplified game. I just hate the idea of, like, them doing, like, the... I don't know, like multiversal things.
Yeah, I like the idea of it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like we have way too many Peters, and the thing is, especially in the comics, we have a Peter that's doing things that 616 should be doing, but isn't. That's my only issue.
Because, like, that's kind of the thing. It's like when you open this can of worms, it's like you can't really close it again.
Yeah. I just think that it's cool, but at the same time, no, it's eh. Yeah, you'd be surprised. I think Rift.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is gonna sound crazy, but there one of my friends, he is a huge fan of Miles, and it's not JP, it's someone else. He likes Miles, but every single time, like he tries, like every single time he'll say like, okay, so here's the thing with this, like he'll say that X-23 from Logan was rushed, and he said, and he's saying that he was rushed like saying that she was rushed like Miles was, and I'm sitting there just like. First of all, he said, first of all, here's the thing with his argument. He says that Miles is his favorite character, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's sitting there trying to call out X-23 for being rushed in Logan.
Yeah, it's just fucking
so I'm like, you can't even defend your favorite character at that point. You're calling your own favorite character rushed and not giving anyone reasons for that, like, you know.
I will fight.
Because like the problem with that Insomniac Spidey is that you'd also have to introduce fucking like Miguel O'Hara to the Insomniac verse.
I love you, son.
Yeah, that's the only reason you have to introduce Miguel. Well, you can introduce Spider-Punk as just Hobie and have him be Prowler, or have him be like a fake Prowler. That can work. Like
you're just introducing way too much shit to the mix. It's not even like guaranteed to work, kind of thing.
Yeah, the only one that here's the thing, you can make an argument for Hobie, but he would have to be Prowler.
Great job, hero. Nailed it. Anti-Orc unlocked, even though I already had it unlocked. Cool.
You just don't want to open the DLC? I mean, I really don't want to go into DLC here.
Well, again, what would be the point? Because, once again, it's like the last game.
Yeah, that's the reason why I really don't want to go into DLC territory, because if I go into DLC territory, that's going to be a little bit of something that I don't want to spoil. Oh, wow. This is very insane.
I like the Anti-Orc suit. Yeah, Anti-Orc's awesome. I feel like they're gonna do Carnage for the Spider-Man 2 DLC.
Oh no, it's obvious that they're gonna do it for DLC.
Yeah, I'd prefer.
Even without me even looking at the leaks, a lot of people, even though without me looking at leaks, I already knew this even before the leaks were even a thing.
Yuri, you're back. How's your mom?
Fine. Right back to complaining about not having grandchildren.
So you gonna take that vacation now?
Are you crazy? There's no time for that. The apocalypse didn't happen, which means we've got a city full of loose ends to clean up.
Sounds like a big job. But we're up to it.
Not you. For a job this tough, we need Spider.
Oh wow, a lot of people are really liking me and my theory stuff. That's crazy.
Spider-Code!
Okay, don't make it
This
weird.
may sound crazy. I think I just broke reality twice.
You made it weird. Let's go. We've got work to do.
I can't wait.
Rift, I'm breaking reality. Every single video is just me breaking reality.
Harmon Smith or CBK? Who's CBK again?
Comic Blast. Or Comic Blast.
What's so bad about it them? I don't think I watched them.
Oh no, Comic Blast Keenan is great. I love him. He's great.
Oh. Well, yeah, like I prefer them over Harmon Smith then.
Yeah.
I have little faith that the DLC is even happening. I mean, it
Yeah,
could.
but
I just think that leak
DL
really fucked everything up. Threw a wrench in the works.
Flipper, the DLC can happen. That little faith. I'm not gonna lie, I have a little faith in me too. But here's my thing for this. Even though like this is probably gonna be pointed out. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and plug my video. Go watch my recent video. I have a weird theory that they already made the trailer. I have a feeling that they already made the trailer and they have just said, hey, and this is what I think, okay? And trust me, even though this may sound crazy that I am breaking reality right now. They have two teams, right?
Yeah.
You have the team that worked on Miles Morales, and you have the team that worked on Spider-Man PS4. PS4. Spider-Man PS4. 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 PS4.
Okay.
As soon as they were as soon as they were done with that, as soon as the team that made Miles Morales, they were like, okay, so as soon as they were done work, as soon as the team that's working on Miles Morales, they said, okay, let's go ahead and since we already have Miles in the universe, let's go ahead and pretty much Brian Intar, who's actually, you know, the director, who was actually the creative director for Spider-Man PS4, he took over working on Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
And the team that made Miles Morales went back to working on Marvel's Wolverine. So, if you really look at this, they were already planning to have 2 teams already before Spider-Man PS4. And since they have finished this, Brian Intihar went back to work on the trailers and stuff for the DLC. So Brian probably said, "Hey, let me go ahead and get these." Intihar probably said, "Hey, let me go ahead and work on these trailers, and you know, we'll have it ready, and you know, we'll have it ready." And they let the team that made Miles Morales, who's also working on Wolverine, step in, and they were like, "Okay, yeah, Brian Horton, yes, there's a Brian with an I and a Brian with a Y," and they let Brian Horton come in, and I'm pretty sure Intar said, "Hey, let me go ahead and get the trailers for the DLCs done, and let's go ahead and just film these DLCs and for the trailers and stuff like that, and we'll wait until the PlayStation Showcase, which is said to be set in September, while Brian Horton and pretty much after that he said, okay, so Brian, and after he said, Brian, you can step in and work on Marvel's Wolverine."
Cool.
See, I'm breaking reality, and he has the whole entire studio working on it, so he pretty much basically said, hey, after I'm done with this DLC trailer, you can come in and work on Marvel's Wolverine. See? Did I break reality?
Probably, yeah. Time to head to the Empire State Building. Hoping my next video will be out next week. Nice. Hopefully it will be. I mean, I've got a lot of spare time on my hands next week, so maybe I can start doing some Call of Duty videos again. Aside from Batman and Spider-Man, what superhero would you like to see a standalone modern game? Well, again, we're getting Wolverine. That might be pretty good.
I mean, I can't wait to see what he's going to scale.
We're also going to get the Black Panther Captain America game, which could certainly be interesting.
Wait a minute, what time does E23 start actually? I need to know this.
Huh?
Apparently there's supposed to be a stream for E23, or we're supposed to get some stuff for that today. So
I've no idea. Sorry. Yeah, but
I'm just gonna look over it.
I think though this is where we're going to be bringing the stream to an end, unfortunately. I think a Hulk game would be fun as fuck. Yeah, a Hulk game would be pretty awesome. Another Avengers game would be cool, but, you know... Superman? Yeah, Superman game would be good, but Superman's a very hard character to get right, so... A Flash game could be cool as well. But yeah, this is where I'm going to be ending the stream, so I hope you all had a good... Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I've no idea what I'll be playing next week. We've been in VC after you end the stream. No, I'm going to be taking a bit of a break. I'll be in VC later, though, if you want to do, like, Roblox or something. No idea what I'm going to be playing next week. I could very well be doing the Tobey Maguire game, since I got that working. Not sure if I will be, though. But yeah, take care, guys. Really means a lot. If you have any suggestions for videos, feel free to let me know in the Discord, because I literally have fucking no idea for any content at the moment. Literally no idea. Yeah, so if you want any videos for me to react to or any suggestions for videos, feel free to hit me up in the Discord server, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, guys. Or you can drop your video suggestions in the comment section of this stream. It's entirely up to you.